my Dick Robin. Happy birthday to you.
Go to hell, you old bastard.
Greetings, everyone. So yeah, I see where Sin Lu who just said we better see Monique and Dennis with birthday hats on, but I instead decided to just put on my official devil ears because I don't have birthday hats here.
I
But
got a birthday drink.
I don't. I just have fucking Crystal Light and some water.
That's so
I will say
embarrassing.
this, Dennis, you and Linda Ronstadt make a great couple. Somewhere out there,
So
if
happy
love can
birthday
see
to Miss Robin Ophelia Quivers. We're just going to dedicate tonight to our
Olivia Newton-John.
Our favorite.
horrible narcissist who singularly has not added anything of substance, funniness, or anything, more so us laughing at her than with her. So congratulations, Robin. You have succeeded in having a 40-year fucking career without
Gravy Train Hall of Fame.
single
Very
thing
good, yes.
to make us laugh.
Tearing
I
the journalistic
fire.
community limb from limb with all your mistakes and no accountability. You make CNN look like Edward R. Murrow.
Just out of curiosity, am I the only one that in my head Olivia Newton-John was younger than Robin?
Oh,
So
yeah.
how old is she when she died?
She's 73.
73. Well, you know what? I always had this demarcation of like, I never really think of the people on the Stern show as being in their 70s because quite frankly, we've been with them so fucking long that it's actually a little bit scary that they're as old as they 23. Are. So what does that say for us?
Yeah. Narsa Black don't crack. And by the way, we talked about the 29-year-old high school senior and Olivia Newton-John, I think 2 months ago. Remember we had a whole thing on Greece and Gabrielle Carteras.
I was talking to Xavier about it today. We were just watching some videos like Xanadu and shit like this. And I was like, you know what? Here's the problem. She was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful voice, everything about her. But she for me, is a little bit more in that Jennifer Aniston grouping of people. She had no sex appeal. Like, she wasn't like sexy. She tried to come off as sexy, but she never really was.
It's like
tell me about it,
like
stud.
She's sexless.
Exactly. She's sexless.
It's like Beefus. I mean, Olivia Newton-John in Greece puts on a leather outfit, and as a teenage boy, I just went, it was nothing. There was nothing there.
There was nothing there.
Dennis, I'm glad you're not jerking off at 5 years old in a theater.
No,
Grease.
I know, right?
You said you like Grease.
That's
true story. True story. Saw Grease in a drive-in.
Oh, that's
I think I did too.
Oh.
That was when drive-in. That's Patchogue, New York. I believe I did too, Dennis.
There's still a drive-in in here that has a double header every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And usually the first one's like a kid's movie, and the second one is an adult movie.
Was
the
your car hydromatic? Wow, it was a Grease Lightning.
Yes. What does it say? The chicks so cream?
Lightning, no.
Yes.
Did they say that?
Yes, they do.
I thought that was so dirty when I heard it and like understood the words the first time.
It is dirty.
The chicks so cream.
Yeah,
Grease Lightning.
And they use the S word too.
I want to see where then it stacks up now in the high. See, again, you're down on the bottom. That's because you're the last one to come in.
Well,
this is why this happened.
20 minutes before the show is supposed to start. I have things to do.
I can log out and log back in if you want to move up.
It's done by pigmentation, Dennis.
Like Tetris.
Followed by Xavier, followed by me.
We're like a mood ring.
All right, so here we are, and we're gonna. We have a lot of clips to get to. I must confess.
I'm talking to Linda Ronstadt.
when John sent me the clips this morning, I absolutely had palpitations, and I was freaking
The
out.
last thing I'm trying to do is stress you out.
Oh, I was
while I have
freaking.
my routine going, I have a little OCD, and I just want to get it done so we can go back to it. I'm not pressuring you to play anything. I just, while I'm there, while I have the ideas, I just wanted to get it all in the same spot. I'm not pressuring you to play anything.
And it is all in the same spot.
Yep.
So what I did is I spent
just for the record, AJ in chat is no homo.
Yeah, I see that. He's a no homo.
Good job, bro.
Yeah.
Can I say first my condolences to Crazy Robin and Gary Puppet for their losses.
Oh, what happened with Crazy Robin?
She had a loss in her family. She's
no, that's terrible.
in and out of the chat, and she was going through something. So I just want to say,
yeah,
we are with you, Crazy
Very
Robin.
Crazy
We are
Robin,
here for you,
something.
especially on this show with Robin of all people.
Absolutely.
Yes, if she doesn't join us, we'll completely understand. All right, so we are going to kick this off without too much preamble because we have a shit ton to get to. But here's what we did. Obviously, she has a huge body of work, all of it offensive. And
Yes, it is.
It was very hard to kind of figure out where to start with this. So we're just going to do a good amalgam of just Robin just doing stupid shit.
Yes.
Robin taking on hobbies, things like that. In future episodes, we will get to Robin's love life. And we will get to how Robin has been ripped off and her cult-like things that she does these days. She still at the Landmark Forum. She still tries to pay for people to go to the Landmark Forum, as witnessed by Grillo not that long ago, maybe like 3 years ago, before she stopped talking to him. And she was paying for him to go for these weekend seminars and to go away and stuff like that.
Can I ask how much that was, Monique? Was it ever disclosed?
So yeah, I think it was something like $1,000 for the weekend, which
God.
And then she wanted him to go, and just kind of expand his horizons with this.
And you keep on arguing that she'll never go. She won't die broke. Yeah, she'll die broke. If she lives long enough, she'll die broke.
She is the highest paid newswoman in America. Think about that. She has nothing.
With no journalistic accountability at all. You can get
zero.
No facts. You want.
She has no family. She has no kids. She has nothing. She has nothing to do but spend her money on fucking horses, race cars.
She has medical debt.
And friends to buy.
That's why she's doing those summer shows.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Do we want to do maybe a recap of all the stupid summer shows maybe one time?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to.
I'm down for one.
They're
one,
dreadful.
just put them on one big pile.
Yes.
They are a pile.
Yes. Robin the race car driver.
Is,
wait, really? She couldn't drive stick? Are you kidding me?
No, she couldn't drive stick.
Jesus fuck. That's pretty amazing. All right, let's
from her generation. All the cars from her generation when she was in her 20s were all manuals. How the fuck did you survive when she was in her 20s not knowing how to drive a stick?
I understand someone today not knowing how to drive a stick.
Who didn't drive?
Different cars drive themselves now. It's a different thing.
Pontiacs
but back then,
2 speeds in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Horrible.
My Mustang had 4 speeds and it was fast as fuck, and I loved it. But that was my first car, so I've always known how to drive stick. I don't even understand how she doesn't.
Here's the problem with stick, guys. If you injure your right hand or left foot in any way, shape, or form, you cannot drive.
Right.
That's
No, regularly I'm wearing my
not true.
Regularly, I'm wearing my devil's ears.
And she grew up in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So it's not like Baltimore doesn't have a good metro system.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't at all.
I don't know anything about it. I think I've been
I
there
do.
my entire life. And
they have a good crowd.
And to the fact about not being able to drive hurt, I actually had a cast on my left foot and drove a stick shift car.
Yeah.
But then, Dennis, you are vehicular acute. You are advanced. I don't claim to be in your category. You're the only Ginzo that could pull that off. And I mean,
no, it was necessity. I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's how it usually goes.
All right, can I get this shit show started?
Let's get this shit show started. Hey, Drew Show.
Thank you, Drew Show. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, hey. Hey, Drew Show. Do you think Gunk called Alex Jones Radio Gunk? You have said a lot of hurtful things about everything Howard Stern. I'm not understanding what that.
I don't know what it's. I don't know what's going on here.
Thank you, Josh Foster. Bagel Oasis. I was wondering why everything bagel was like your thing. Love you guys. Got to go. My neighbor logs into the Wi-Fi at 10.
Rodney, I think Beth was more insensitive about Sandy Hook than Alex Jones was. What do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tweeting about herself.
You're probably right.
I think it was a worse tweet.
Was that the Pittsburgh Strong?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
that was
different.
No. The Sandy
Oh,
Hook
that was the kitten in the Bergdorf Goodman bag.
Yes.
She doesn't care. She's so tone deaf. You know,
Basic
I
bitch.
know this girl. I won't mention any names, but
Tiger Lily.
No, in real life. And we were talking
Grace
the other day, and she didn't even know who the vice president was. Like, she's like, oh, you know, I don't really pay attention to those things. And she's like in her 40s. She's like,
Yeah,
that's scary. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You like, how do you
that's
not
par
know
for the course
that?
these days. Who
Yeah,
cares?
it's just bizarre to
There's
me.
certain things going on, and like just general knowledge is kind of
General
helpful.
knowledge.
That is a charmed basic bitch existence.
Oh,
She
you
don't
know
need to
what?
know
Too
that
bad
stuff.
we don't have time to do the what was that one? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, no, what show was she on?
No, she was
totally
on that.
bombed?
She was on that.
Was it
Yes.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy and both.
We got that.
Oh,
We
okay.
got that.
Because I know she did good once, and then
Christina
the other one
Brown.
she completely bombed.
No, was she on Jeopardy twice?
Yes,
Yes,
twice.
The second one she totally.
Wait,
she was on with Rob Schneider once.
Oh, I don't care. Let's get to this.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a little birthday celebration for Robin.
13 minutes in,
and
we'll get to start.
Howard is like, okay, can you have a surprise guest to, introduce for your birthday? So here we go.
It's Chris Rock!
No, actually, Dave Chappelle is here for your birthday, Robin.
Thank you, Dave.
She called Chris Rock.
Not even plugging anything, right?
No, I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Wow.
Flew in. I got a helicopter on the roof.
Just flew in.
Guess how old Robin is?
Oh, God.
Oh, man, don't put me. This is hard. Let me see. It's hard to tell with black people.
Right. It is.
I mean,
How skinny Dave was.
Or I'm going to have to look at my Dave Chappelle timeline. All right. I was 8 years old. And
Oh, my God.
Come on, just make a guess.
I'm trying to think, man. I'm going off that commercial you had in D.C. with the bags on your head.
Right.
Chuck Norris, and I'd like to wish Robin a happy 50th birthday.
Hi, this is Andy Richter, and happy birthday, Robin.
Hey, Robin, this is Sarah Michelle, and I want to wish you a happy birthday.
This is David Wells of the New York Yankees, and I'd love to wish Robin a happy 50th and many more.
Hi, Robin, this is Tiffany. Happy 50th birthday.
Hey, Robin, it's Tommy Lee wishing you a happy 50th birthday.
Hey, Robin, you better accept me. You're 50 years old, baby. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Robin, this is The Rock. I just want to wish you a happy 50th birthday, the big 5-0. Don't look a day
Last
over.
he was on.
Keep laying the smackdown on all their candy asses. Smell what you're cooking, honey.
Thank, first of all, Dave Chappelle for coming in here.
Dave, you made my...
Oh, my God. That was so funny. The Rock looked amazing.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Such a baby. I have to get back to the Drew show because he clarified his question from before. Of course, you know what I'm saying. You're a smarty pants. Also, why are people cosplaying as Fart Man at Comic-Con? What the fuck was that?
Oh, I saw that.
Did you? You didn't mention that?
Ralph posted on his Instagram. Someone dude was dressed as a Fart Man at Comic-Con.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Why?
That's
I'll pull it up and we can.
Yeah, you can share it with us.
For Nerd Day.
So, okay, so the next thing I'm going to get to, and you guys are going to die with this one. This is actually your boy Arm. This is only white guy on the team. Oh, must have been a Catholic school. There's two white guys.
Oh God, yeah. This might as well be a Republican convention. This is the whitest school on Long Island. I think it's 99% white.
Nobody was over 6 feet tall.
There was an Asian girl, and she was adopted by the O'Boyle family, and her last name, of course, was Gwen, which is every Vietnamese is. That's my nephew's last name. And Aoki from 21 Jump Street. So yeah, this is Sable High School.
Sable High School.
Yeah.
Now, how old are you here? Were you junior,
16.
Senior? So
16.
You were junior or a sophomore?
Junior. This is my junior year.
Junior year. Excellent. So now, were you good?
Were you good?
Yeah,
yes.
I was good. Yeah, on a good team. We're on a very good team. I would have started on many other teams. I made the most out of the talents God gave me. I could rebound and pass and post up as well as you possibly could at that size. I was good.
So this obviously is a phony phone call that John made to the Stern Show back in the day.
2002?
Yeah, before we had all our stupid little references that are very gunkisms right now. So why were you calling in?
The Flutie Brothers, I thought, destroyed the Losers.
Oh my
and
God,
I thought the
remember
context.
this.
I
I
thought the
remember hearing
contest was
this.
fixed. Yes, Tiger Lily, I should have wore goggles. You're absolutely right. I wish I did. Goggles are very cool. I agree. She has a girl crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar, by the way. And so I was very angrily called in on 3 hours sleep and told them the contest was fixed. And at the end, I make a racially compliment to Robin, quoting Saeed from quoting.
Maybe this is 10 hands higher. That's a great reference. That's great.
Quoting
What?
Saeed from Oz, the show Oz.
Yeah.
I quote Kareem
Oh,
Saeed
gotcha.
from
Okay,
Oz
here we go.
to Robin.
Here we go.
Oh, good, Glenn.
It was too much excitement for one guy. You can give somebody a heart attack, your show.
Thank you.
Dude, you're the best.
All right, Glenn. Well, there'll always be controversy after something like this.
Unfortunately.
Arm thinks Flutie was robbed, right, Arm?
I'm just a caveman, and your judges frighten and confuse me. Howard, he's a tail snap like Bruce Valanche.
You are the same human being. It's like,
Yeah.
this is 20 years old.
Do I sound younger or no?
No.
Sound the same? Okay.
Or you sound
like
better
a
said,
diesel
you don't
truck
sound older
mechanic.
now. Jesus Christ.
Freaking bad.
Wow.
He was better in every way, shape, and form.
Well, listen, there seems to be some controversy. There's some people who agree with you. I think that their band is technically better. I don't think that they were better
Those
than us
judges
today.
are about as stable as your Doomsday cartoon.
Nah, come on.
I want to know how, though. Like, what are they basing on?
Nothing is that unstable. All right, thank you.
Robin.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, my fun black sister.
Oh, that guy's a crackpot. Scott, you're on the air.
I got a lot out in 50 seconds.
Wow.
Oh my God, you just bam, 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 bam.
I
You were
was
hitting the
genuinely
post, bro.
angry at the Flutie Brothers getting screwed at that. That's how I knew it was fixed. He
Oh,
had
you've
these.
not lost your timber.
Hey Mo, I sent you to your phone the fart man thing.
Now, how does having it on my phone help me exactly?
No, I mean, okay, you want
You
me to
send it to her
'cause
phone.
I didn't think we were gonna pull it up. I'm just
You can just share a screen so that we can show it.
Jesus, okay. Sorry, I'm not hitting the post like arm. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
post.
Christ, look at this.
Craigie.
This is
over here.
this is something. All right, we'll come back to that. All
It's
right,
a whole
so
hoopla.
we
It's a
are-
brouhaha.
we are moving.
Bro, brouhaha.
We're going to do some best ofs of Robin, but not quite so best of. We went
mediocre
There
best.
is no best of.
There is no best of. We had to kind of pick and choose our spots on this show because of the large body of work. So let's get into the haughty Robin. And the reason that she changed her name to Robin Ophelia Quivers is because so many people are using their middle names now. So now, from now on, she would like to be known as that person. So here we go.
First.
What a little announcement to make.
All right. Go ahead. If it's good, let's go
Yeah,
for it.
don't make fun of me.
This is going to be something stupid. I got a feeling.
So funny. This is when Howard was wearing like these incredibly exaggerated jackets.
That's
You know,
Columbine Howard. That's Columbine Howard.
Columbine Howard
Yes.
just browning out his body. Look at that. Look
at the hair
width.
too.
Look at that wig.
The width of that. He looks like his head is on a stick and it's put in.
It looks like someone stapled a mop to his head.
Yes, it
I
really
mean, that
is
wig
horrible.
is ridiculous looking.
No, this
But
isn't wig. This is when
No,
he was.
that's not
losing his
wig.
hair. That's why you can
he's
see
got extensions on.
That might have been
No,
real.
that's
at time,
the
yeah.
that's the
That's
that's
what
the
he-
whole.
That's what
the-
bothered him, Dennis.
The
That's
magic.
That's what bothered him. That little
That's
cowlick
bald
that
spot.
everybody else in the world has.
Yeah, but the rest is all smoke and mirrors.
Yes.
I mean,
It
yeah,
looks
that's
like
all
he has
smoke and
extensions.
mirrors.
No,
Yeah,
no, this is real.
No, this
Oh,
is when Gary
ridiculous.
Busey.
No, it
isn't he
doesn't.
singing-
All right, go ahead.
Um,
Go ahead. What is your announcement?
No, it's
please?
years
My
before that,
announcement
Dennis.
is
Yes.
Wow.
that from this moment on.
Oh no, she's gonna have one name.
Are you going to be Robin and you're dropping Quivers?
Formerly known as Quivers.
Nope. I am now
A man.
Friendly.
Friendly.
something can't change.
Princess Turn und Taxi.
Did you change your name to a
I'm going by 3 names from now on.
Okay. All right. Well, that's okay.
That, you know what's so funny about her is that there is never a time, whether it's a tragedy, a funny, a sad, a angry, she constantly, like, her laugh is her crutch. Like, that's how she gets through conversations without that's like her
The
tell.
molestation laugh. Yeah, she doesn't.
Like her maybe nervous thing,
Yes,
or
absolutely
her,
a nervous tick.
her
It's her
way
it's
of just,
it's diffusion. It's a
yeah,
diffusive-
it's her
yeah,
way
it's
of.
a
Exactly. All right, let's continue.
Right.
Robin Ophelia Quivers.
Ophelia Quivers.
Is that
The
right?
sea monkey.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know how there's all these 3 name people now?
Oh, you're making a joke. Oh, I thought you had a
Making
good
joke.
Oh.
I'm really doing it.
Well, what do you mean you're doing it?
I'm going to be 3 names. I'm no longer Robin Quivers. I'm Robin Ophelia Quivers.
You've got too much free time. You say you're busy, but you're really not. Well, what do you mean? How are you going to do this?
Well, from now on, when you refer to me, it's not Robin Quivers. It's Robin Ophelia Quivers.
Yeah, good luck with that. And where are you going? Like, in other words, how is the public going to become familiar with this?
Well, if you see my name in print, that's the way it'll be.
That's so she doesn't get confused with all the other Robin Quivers.
Right, because there's so many others. Now, is that because you're sometimes confused with Robin Givens?
That could be it, yes.
That could
That's
be
definitely it. That's a good point by Howard.
it. Who's advising you to do this? Because whoever is doing it, just shoot him. Who advised you to do that?
This was my own thought.
Okay.
I want to have 3 names.
All right.
Yes.
You have called.
No, all
I
of a
hear
sudden
you.
my nose just got clogged up.
All right, she's an asshole, so we know that.
sea monkey.
So yes, now she's officially known as Robin Ophelia Quivers. Now, just know that I'm going through these in they are in some semblance of order, but kind of, sort of, not really.
Doesn't matter. Monique, it doesn't.
It really doesn't. Yeah, she's so pretentious. This is
95, by the way.
And this is a lot of like the clippage that I had taken was just her being that haughty, pretentious bitch that she is, and everything we detest about Robin is what.
Can I also say so much of what I went through is her promoting her book. So these 95, 96 years, so much of this.
Wait, time out.
Yes.
Are you coming on or no? Is this something important, or I put you on? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Spawn. Oh, he doesn't want to come on.
Her life's not magic.
Attention, I have breaking news about a famous Australian actress's death.
He said
Yes.
that 17 hours ago.
Yeah, hello.
Well, it was tomorrow. I thought he was ahead of us.
Yeah, I typing.
Monique,
she's still alive in
Sara
America, bro.
Sara made a Bon Jovial intro, and she put Olivia Newton-John in the intro. This is just 2 weeks ago. That's what Xavier's saying about the weird things the coincidences that we.
Wait. Name famous Australians. I mean, seriously.
Michael Hudgens.
It's a very short
list. Well, there's a lot of good
short
off
list.
the actor.
Crocodile Dundee.
Thor and his brothers.
Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I mean, it's a short list. So, yeah, she ends up on
they
that.
become really kind of big.
Nicole
The guy who
Kidman.
played the Joker, what's his name? Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger's a very good list.
He was Australian?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Is it yesterday in Australia?
No, it's tomorrow.
Steve Grillo.
What do you mean, do we know already? You just woke up. It's not breaking news anymore.
Yeah, it was breaking news like 8 hours ago.
If you look on RadioGunk.com, you'll see that somebody posted it like 2 seconds after it happened.
He's
Bye,
so
Bond.
defeated.
Bye.
He's so
Goodbye.
defeated.
Sorry, Sin Luhu. Sorry about those.
The Hemsworth brothers, Scalpel.
exactly.
That's good. There's a
Thor.
lot of good actors. Tons.
All right, so we're gonna move on a little bit and get into a
Springfield.
little Fred
But you know what's really
versus-
weird? If you
What?
look at the education of Robin Quivers, it's not Robin Ophelia Quivers. So
Oh,
she
that's
can't stick
true.
to anything.
Yeah.
Huh?
I have a
She didn't
little
follow through.
I have a little vegetation in the
Oh, no.
back end of this. Yeah, I really want to talk about that. You know
can't
how
stick
much I
to
can't
anything.
stand what
No,
she
just like Howard in that way. Actually, you're absolutely
Yeah.
right. None of the Buckwall clients can follow through with anything. There
He's
is
still working on
nothing
that
they can.
chest and guitar.
That's right.
And they're all so friggin' thin-skinned too. I
Yep.
realize
No.
this
That's
about
the thing.
everybody from the Stern Show. Everybody.
Especially Fred.
Everybody.
Fred's the
Every
worst.
ex-worker,
Fred's the
every current worker, they're all just so
It's so
thin-skinned.
insulated.
Fred or
from everything,
Eric?
though.
They can dish it out, but they can't take it. Period. That's just the rule of the land for all of them. Fred,
Yep.
Jackie, Robin, Howard, Ralph.
Jackie wasn't as bad. Jackie wasn't as
Jackie's
bad.
that guy, though. I'm telling you.
I know, but he's
Jackie
not. He
was
wasn't
for
as
the
bad
most
as
part.
Howard or
He
Robin.
can absolutely dish it out, but can't take it. Absolutely, absolutely in real life. Absolutely. All right, so let's
Tiger Lily. That's cruel.
What did Tiger Lily say?
Hey, Bon, Elvis died. Sorry to break his
Dang. Spoilers.
Costello.
Tiger Lily.
Oscar Pretorius, wasn't he South African? Or was he Australian, moved to
He was
South
South African, I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was South African.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
fake legs that kill his
Stuttering
girlfriend.
John, exactly. He's Australian. Okay.
Stuttering John.
He is.
Let's go to Fred and Robin and see what goes on here.
But you can't say that. If Fred attacks you, I'm right there to defend you.
That's true.
I don't drop you, even though I'm angry.
Don't deflect, Robin. Stay with it. Stay angry about JFK Jr.
I'm not angry about JFK Jr.
No, not much.
She's angry about you.
No, not me at all. See, this is what happens: is when she's feeling hurt and she's feeling a little neglected.
It's not neglected at all. Listen
She
to
doesn't
this.
want to confront
Listen to
you.
this. I
so
gotta
she
be
basically has
analyzed
to
by
pile
a
on my
Martian.
back.
Pile on your back.
This is replaced now by, in a very limited way, by Benji. Like all this kind of banter that we used to love in the 90s has been replaced.
That's great. You said that, Monique. When we go back to Robin, remind me, because Robin hates Benji, and that was something I kind of wrestled with. If we do this next time, I want to kind of look at that, because Robin despises Benji. Like, doesn't hold back. She hates his guts in every way.
Well,
But meanwhile, he does what everybody on that show has done for forever. It's just that they don't do it anymore. You know,
Right.
I miss you guys not enough to want the Stern Show on, but I love you all. Thank you, Chaka Khan.
Yeah, same here.
I think what happens, Benji actually called her fat, or everybody's.
Yeah, he did. He called her
Everybody
fat.
was kind of beating around the bush with the.
Yeah, that was
huge
just, but it's even
knockers and the
more than that.
songs.
It's
Well,
even.
Benji straight out called her fat.
I think the other thing though is that she's probably pissed at Benji because he's a Buckwald client also, and he's even done less than her.
Is he still?
Yeah, he still is. He's still
I'm not
there.
sure about that. I feel
That's
like
proof.
they've dropped a bunch of people. Like, Whiskers had told everybody the rumor about how Buckwald, who basically is as old as Methuselah at this point, is
He's
literally
over 80, right?
gone
He's
because Howard
82.
Stern is cash cow for that company. So
Yes.
without him, they basically have like some C and D list people that don't really amount to anything. I mean, when I can think off the top of my head that Ralph Macchio is a Buckwald client, it means nothing.
Wow.
Like, who cares about these people? All right, let's continue with the fight.
Robin, I read your book. You're not capable of analyzing anyone.
By a Martian, I am.
You know what's
Robin,
funny?
you're not capable of
On the
analyzing
new Lotus
anyone.
Notes program we hooked up, Fred got the color green for his pen because it's from Mars.
You said that yesterday, and it was all I could do to just say, "Oh God!"
All right.
He gave him the Martian.
I give him the green marking pen. Come on, let's get to the news. If you don't mind, Fred,
alien
we have lives outside the show. Okay.
Oh, okay. You do. I'm not so sure about her.
All right, Fred.
Go cut
Go
up
see
another
your
newspaper.
stripper wife.
Go cut up a
stripper wife.
Go cut up another
Stripper
newspaper.
wife.
Yeah,
Go
porn
see
girl
your
back here.
stripper wife
Porn girl
dance
back
in
here.
another-
I don't know what I'm going to
another
do with my
play
life.
and be
Maybe I should
rubbed
be
up.
a porn star. Or maybe I should strip for a living. Oh, the Air Force has called me on the phone. Maybe I
At
should
least I wasn't
join.
lying to some sucker saying I want to be your wife so I can strip.
Robin, you don't know anything about that. It's totally unfounded. So, but I can substantiate.
Can
what
I hear the
said.
real news?
And fine, you can go and say anything you
This is
want.
pretty good. You like this better than the news?
Two people without a leg to stand on.
Don't get started with me, fat boy.
He's just
Fat boy.
he's just
I'll drag Timmy's
scattershot
corpse
to
in a
that.
room.
Oh,
All right, come on.
speaking of cats,
What is it? What do you want?
I noticed a little argument. What it was, big mouth. What happened? Scott came in here and kicked all my cards all over the place. But she's nagging me through the glass.
Was nagging him, and
well, that's not a typical thing. And I said, "You
nagging
witch." Now is that okay? Now get out of the room, fat boy.
Howard,
What
let
happened?
me tell you what happened.
What happened? I'll tell you. How did I miss this?
Wait a minute, you
asked
were
me
in
out
the
of the room.
bathroom or something.
I shouldn't have left.
I'm not hurt by Fred at all.
Howard, you hurt by me. I've been pretty bad.
Yeah.
At least I don't hate you guys. Can I go on with the news?
At least I say
what
it.
is
I
this?
don't go behind her back and lie about things.
Lie? What are you talking about?
Well, the JFK thing, Robin. He lied to you.
I didn't hear what you started off.
So funny that they're sitting literally like right next to each other.
Yeah.
Having this fight. They are literally like 2 feet away from each other having
She's
this fight.
behind that glass.
Yeah.
This is again, it's 95.
95.
And so you get a panoramic view of that studio. Monique, you're so right though. Her argument with him, that is the weirdest thing. You can laugh through that because they are just, she is throwing haymakers at him. And to giggle through that is not a time when you would giggle. I mean, I'd be a little more vitriolic, and it diffuses it. The giggling through it is to say your stripper wife and then giggle through it is the weirdest kind of approach to her argument.
It's like a weird affectation that she has.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally how she's gone through life, basically charmed because no one can take her seriously.
And nobody can touch her. Nobody touches
her. Yeah, no one can touch her. Yeah.
Right.
Let me tell you what happened there, because I certainly was not getting on Fred's case. I don't know what his problem is.
And he's just trying to start trouble, and I don't hate Robin.
It was just very funny.
You don't hate Robin?
No, I do not.
Robin, when no mics are on.
I didn't think you hated Robin.
I don't hate Robin. And
That's why I wasn't
Ganji's so
hurt.
definitely on the air. It's like he's like another one of those little, weasels.
very funny,
He's on a
Fred.
witch hunt.
You know what it is? I just found the card. It's like I'm just frustrated. I'm just angry to get the thing back in the machine.
So you take it out on me?
Yes.
He probably was embarrassed in front of you because
I wasn't even
embarrassed
I was
at all.
sitting here minding my, and I just hear.
But if you were minding your own business, you keep your mouth shut.
No. Sometimes you don't hear it because you sometimes.
How can she mind her own business?
And I wasn't looking at you. I just hit the button and said we're off the air.
Oh, shut up, Robin.
God, I had a greenbacks. You stole my thunder lips. I missed this so much. It's like a completely different universe. It is it's such a different show.
Yeah.
When it was actually freeform and actually things would be organic. Organic. There's no organic anymore.
That fight was real. There was no.
Oh, that fight's real.
Benji's like the only one who will maybe throw something out at one of them. And
Robin's fat.
He's a weirdo. He's just a weirdo.
Yeah,
and he's untouchable. So think about the fact that a Benji works 3 days a week. A Benji, right?
Benji. Yeah.
He doesn't include himself in any of the meetings, right? He doesn't as said maybe like 3-4 weeks ago, 5-6 weeks
his
ago.
argument is I'm writing it's not even he's writing dialogue. He's not even writing jokes.
Forget about the 3 days a week. He's off this summer. He isn't one of the guys going in. He's actually
Yes, he's off.
Completely.
Now, we were talking about it this morning, and Xavier had this thought about is the reason that they're working on this summer thing because they need to be working? Like
salary thing.
Get a paycheck.
Because maybe they
why else
don't
would they do
get
it?
paid for not working. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't.
And you think about how many days they've cut from the show. You think that the contract would reflect the lack of days worked.
Yeah.
Even Howard's getting a pay cut. But like I was telling Mo, if you make millions of dollars and then you only make 2/3 of your salary, you're not going to notice it. But when you make in the thousands, like those other staff guys that they have, it's gonna be noticeable, especially since they've all been living that high off the hog lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, I look at Gary and I'm thinking to myself, does he have enough to retire? Does he have enough to get to the end of the day?
No, he doesn't.
I mean, he did Ed Levitt Quivers.
Yeah, Ed
He did make. I love inside jokes. I love you guys. Thank you so much. He, I know he made a good, some good change on the sale of his house in Connecticut, and he's only renting now. So he's just kicking the can down the road because, he needs to be in the office. So
Well, they straight up don't have the vacation time Howard does. I mean, that's proven, and they're there, and we'd have to see their
Exactly.
contract, but they don't have his vacation time. So Xavier is absolutely right. They have to qualify this bullshit somehow, and the optics of doing these awful summer school shows to the rest of Sirius who are working full days. I mean, Christopher Russo, I got to give it up to this guy again. Whether you like sports or not, this motherfucker did the ESPN show today. 2 hours, does his own show from 3 to 6. The guy's only a few years younger than Howard is, and that's passion behind the
So
guy.
he did
It's only one. It's only one of him.
He did 5 hours today.
He did 5, but it's 2 days. He went from. Could you imagine Howard doing a TV show and then doing the radio show on the same day?
Christopher Russo is a passionate speaker. I love what Richard here says. Imagine how insecure Fred must have felt to have eyes on the back of his head on a constant basis. Yeah, that must have been a kind of weird thing for
That's
him.
a good point. That's a really good point.
All right, so we're going to get into a little.
Abs rush.
I guess we'll get into just a little bit of Jeopardy because some of you may not have seen the clips. So basically, this is in that same time period, basically, where Robin is prepping for her time on Jeopardy, right? Like
Yes, they would have. This is one, and they did one with the staff. So there was one with Fred and
right.
John
So I
and
moved
Gary.
on. I moved on from that because Robin won that one. She was so proud of herself, and I think she wins this one as well. So this is with Geraldo Rivera, Richard Belzer, and Chris Darden.
Christopher Darden, he came in with Geraldo, but he's not competing in the contest. So he's
Okay,
not
but
competing
he's
in
hanging
Jeopardy.
out there.
He's hanging because, and I gave you the clip of Robin and him dating. So that you're not going to play that today, but that was the same show. That was the same exact show.
Okay, gotcha.
Robin in first place, 1900. Richard Belzer, we won't mention.
300 sports.
Okay. First American to win an Olympic gold medal for individual performances in women's gymnastics. Robin.
Who is Mary Lou Retton?
That is correct for $300. Very nice. Very nicely done. Robin, you choose. You have two choices. Categories, birds. Hide how much you wagered, please. All right. Like a pelican.
That's funny.
Jay Leno. I'm sorry.
Please,
Sorry.
please. This is a pelican. A frigate.
Oh, hey.
What? Hey?
I don't know. It's no, it's stopped.
It's buffering. We got interwebs. Your interwebs.
Buffering.
Oh no, it's your interwebs.
We were doing so well too.
I know.
You're hardwired now, right, Monique?
I am hardwired.
I think there's something wrong with the interwebs.
That should
just do a refresh.
It'll clear up.
This is a pelican. A frigate.
No, it doesn't want to play for us.
It doesn't like that.
Well, I'm having some issues
Who's this
on
man?
my internet too. So
I had them all pulled up and fully rendered though too.
Oh,
that's a shame.
I'll just try another clip. Who gives a shit?
Suffice it to say, Robin's a pompous sea monkey, and she wins
Shocking.
this one as well. Only to come to. So now, is this in the same year?
Yeah, I think it's
what is pawn?
No.
Whatever.
This is the second time she did it. She did it twice.
This is when she had the alopecia, which is the bane of most black women, right?
Relaxer.
Bane of Jada Pinkett Smith, right? This is what's going on here.
Jeff Ross has alopecia.
His work.
Bit of a struggle with this one.
Wait, so what was the answer to this one? His work of the 1930s and 1940s
is associated with
associated with his sentimentality that his name is often combined with corn.
I would know that.
Cedric Maxwell.
Is that who it is?
No, I was just kidding. His name is Cornbread
His
Maxwell.
work of the 30s and 40s is so associated with sentimentality
I couldn't get that right.
that his name is often combined with corn.
I only know like
who is David?
Laurel and Hardy, the Three Stooges, and Fatty Arbuckle.
Gungaton.
Oh, that's
Fatty
like
Arbuckle.
Perfect.
Where's
Reno
David?
Bell in the something orchestra. I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's amazing.
God
Okay,
damn it, I wish he was here for that.
Let's see what we got.
Of all shows to miss, David.
Does anybody know this? Anybody?
I don't.
Bit of a
I
struggle.
don't.
Tough one. Robin, we come to you first.
Oh,
What
wait.
did you write down?
This is very
Yeah,
funny.
what is pawn?
Hold on.
Anything?
Hold on. I just want to.
What did you?
Okay, look at everybody else there. 15,300, 23,400, and there's Al. Okay, here we go.
Norman Rockwell. That's what someone said in the.
So he's doing, that's actually kind of like a weirdly, isn't that like a Southern food, like corn pon? Isn't
I
that?
have no idea.
I feel like yes. I'm gonna look it up.
Why you gotta take her side, man?
Don't take her side, please.
It's
Cost
wrong.
you-
I don't know what it is.
Cost you everything but $1.
Yes.
Let's come down.
Everything but $1, loser. I think it is something.
My dad watched Jeopardy every night, Monique, and he's like you. He would clean up. He's really good, and I didn't see this, so he goes, John, that stupid Stern chick was on Jeopardy tonight. She embarrassed herself. I'm never watching it again.
Yeah, so it's actually called corn pone, Pone, which is probably what she was trying to say, even though that's wrong. But it's like a Southern
I
dish.
still don't even know what
like,
that is.
It's kind of like
explain it to us.
Pancakes or something like that.
Okay. Cool.
Never
Clavin did better on
Clavin, that's right.
Yeah.
Every show had a Jeopardy episode.
3 people who have not been in my kitchen.
3 people that have not been.
Corn pone. Okay, so next clip we have here is Robin dancing at Gary's wedding. This is a classic clip as well, which
this is beautiful.
you've probably seen clips of this, but this is like the actual, and it's
Full
just
video,
always
yeah.
funny because it's so stupid and silly. Here we go.
I just love that dancing.
Ended up being fun. It seemed like I could have gotten mad about it, but it was so fun, and it ended up with me and Fred and Jackie dancing on the wall.
That's not gay.
Not at all.
Everybody got up and
Jesus.
did stuff that day. There was one point during the wedding where it was a big circle that just sort of opened up naturally, and people were sort of going in and out of it. Robin was dancing.
Robin was on the dance floor a long time. She was out there partying all night. I mean, you know what they say about
like Elaine.
Black people. They have rhythm. So I guess
Watch it,
They have
Scott.
rhythm.
When she dances, it's like she's really, really good, and she seems to enjoy it.
Look at the monkey.
So that might kind of give you an idea of
Dominic.
what she would be like if
Yeah.
one were to
And,
bed her. So you'll have to ask
Ronnie.
her.
Ronnie, yeah.
She's good in bed, but she is on the dance floor.
Look at that
From
monkey.
what I've seen, Robin
Wow.
That's what I hear, and I've always heard that I look pretty funny dancing, but I've never seen this, and I
She's like
don't
Elaine.
watch the show either because I don't.
Is she the only sister there?
She is.
Yes, of course.
One of these is not like the other.
She is definitely the only sister there. What
How
is
much
going
better
on?
is Robin's dancing than Elaine Bennis?
Not much. Not much at all.
Maybe by
That really
5%.
is not much at all.
This, and I probably won't watch the show either because I don't want to.
All right,
Wow.
there's Robin dancing, which is always
There's
horrible.
Trinity Jean.
This is
You know
another
what?
one.
By the way,
Absolutely.
thank you, Mutt from Stern
never-
Fan Network.
It never
Go ahead,
dawned on me that Robin is the Jackie Robinson of Howard Stern staff. It still is.
Robin has the white man overbite. You're so right. Oh my gosh, she's horrible. This is quite possibly one of the worst clips of Robin, I must confess.
Oh, this is bad.
45 seconds of pure joy because
Oh.
it's so horrible.
Somehow she got into this song.
to the
and I don't know
chopper.
how.
Yeah, what? So what was this? What?
It's
what's
just
special with it?
corn. And
Yep.
K-Rock would play these. Dennis, everybody.
Yep.
Monique, did you listen to K-Rock back
Yeah,
then
of
in New
course.
York? So
Yeah,
they had the
she-
same 25 songs over and over
And
again.
Korn
and they
had
would
a
play-
new single.
Yes, and this was played on K-Rock, and she somehow took to it and became her anthem for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Press play.
So serious.
The fuck? Is she having a stroke?
Fucking almost sexy UPS worker.
Did you ever see this, Dennis? Oh, the
I
brown.
never saw
yeah.
the video. I've heard
Yeah,
her sing it. I
Mutt,
never saw the video.
Mutt got this from Stern Fan Network.
Good run. Fun.
So full of herself.
Jesus Christ.
Holy Christ.
I just.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm so embarrassed for her. It's so true, Ida. It's just.
I will
my
say I
God.
missed their karaoke contest, and I wish they're never going to do anything that we like again. But
Oh,
that was
you
a
didn't
really
hear?
good
You
thing.
didn't hear this? Oh my God, this was bad.
Gary did Fly Like an Eagle. Tick tock.
I'm
Time
sorry.
keeps on.
I know we're on a schedule, but can I hear this just one more time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, please. It is so beautiful.
I'm really studying Robin's outfit. She's got on like these weird high waters with her sensible shoes because she never wears heels.
Okay, before you hit play,
Well,
yeah.
someone just mentioned it. She is literally the black Corey Hine. Corey
Haim.
Corey Haim.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Hine is a great.
She's the black Corey Feldman. Now press play.
Corey Feldman.
Even
better.
To unsee that.
Look at her. She's so
serious.
Jesus Christ.
Monique, look at Ronnie working security.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, he's gonna stop him charging the stage.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
This is bad.
Wow. I mean, I've seen people like unable to speak to karaoke be less embarrassing than that.
You know what? That is like someone doing interpreted dance of an abortion.
It's a self-induced cancer.
How about the house band? Who was it? Stained that was doing that at the time.
Oh, that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal.
That outfit though is
Listen, she's not known for her fashion prowess.
She's not known for anything.
Jesus,
other than being racial beard.
It's potato sack.
You know what I love? I love that this clip, like, you know, Robin Williams here with the wig. All of a sudden, the bald spot is gone. Like magic.
Yes, all of a sudden, there is no part. Yeah, look at the way the part is just
super wig. It still has that weird peak in the middle.
Mrs. Goutfire.
Jesus, this is horrible. She is no less embarrassing than Howard's daughter, Underdog Stern.
No, I agree.
Stern.
I agree, Beaverhausen.
That's true. You know, Xavier and I were talking today about movie or music stars, kids, like people that
don't exist.
never even realize that they have children, and yet they're all trying to pursue careers in music, and most of them are horrible. But they don't have to do anything for a living. Like they don't have to really do anything except, oh, I want to play guitar and I want to sing.
It's all like
it's Emily Stern.
Local fucking cafe.
You know, Dennis says he thinks Kelly Osbourne's better than Ozzy. He was telling us just before we went on.
Wait, what?
No.
All right, let's continue with Robin dancing. Let's see how she dances in this one. So this is going into break.
No more dancing for
No
you.
singing, no dancing.
Robin was like almost break
There you
dancing. Somebody sent me there's a videotape on the internet. Richie Wilson sent it. Oh, there you are. There you were dancing. Look. I'm looking at that for like.
It's like watching the Amy Winehouse video.
Poor disturbed
I
person.
love them dubbing in music over what it really
Look at you
was.
going nuts, Robin. Now you're going.
She went into the next gear.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You're turning around looking at me.
That's a woman who's getting laid regularly. But now there's no
dancing.
There you have it.
Yeah.
If you're on a subway and the person next to you, if you're on a subway and the person next to you is doing that, you move really quick because they're about to fucking jizz in their pants.
Yeah. Holy Christ.
Absolutely. All right.
Oh,
so
this is crazy. This is crazy.
yeah.
clip.
So I didn't grab the whole thing of this. I just wanted to get into Robin's like black power. I don't know what was the reasoning for her.
You're selling out your own race. You are not black enough. It's the title of it, I think, isn't written in the right corner. You are. So she went on the Sally Jessy Raphael show, which is always wanted to promote a book. And she's promoting a book. She went
Quivers of Life?
everywhere. And she got attacked
Quivers
by
a lie.
Quivers a lie. She got attacked by the
You're absolutely right. She has alopecia here. It is self-induced. It's not a disease, but that's
exactly.
Whatever.
Well, also the treatment, the treatment for cancer kind of also makes you lose your hair.
But this is not then. This is not this time period. This
It
is
isn't before?
early.
Oh, this is when she just pulled the hair so tight that it kind of ripped it out.
Gina Bobina.
I don't know.
Gina Bobina.
African
Bruce
American.
Valanche with that joke, that great joke. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. My God.
Wow.
Wow.
Someone hire her.
So good, Gina.
Wow.
My effort at changing my feeling about being a Black person raised in America, to stop letting other people determine what my name should be. I wasn't going to be a Negro anymore. I wasn't going to be colored. I decided that the revolutionary thing was to be Black. Nobody ever confronted that issue. It was
Power. Since when is she that woman?
Called, so I would say,
Her partner's in blackface. What the hell is she talking about? Like literally.
They say I hate my
Robin
race.
was a nurse. Robin went on.
Oh, this is
Look at those lights on Sally
And
Jessy.
I think most people will say has made a big success of her life.
I think some of it was innate. And
It wasn't always easy.
Innate?
She has been very open.
Innate is not the
discussing that
correct
she
word.
often entertained thoughts
That
of
is not used
suicide.
correctly.
And we said, let's
No,
talk
I know
about
that. That's why I said that.
in the depths of depression, when I didn't think things were working well and that I was possibly going to
inborn,
lose the
natural.
opportunity
Okay.
to do whatever it was I wanted to do or never see my dreams
Racial
come true.
beard?
I didn't really examine at the time what those deep-seated feelings of failure were all about. But when it seemed that I was not going to be able to do what I wanted to do, oftentimes my out would be suicide. Well, if it gets too bad, if I feel too bad, if I can't take it anymore, I can just kill myself. And that
you candidly discuss
Jesus Christ.
your
Do we have
first
to do a disclaimer now?
title bout with your father, right? Tell us about that.
Well, at 11 years old, I was what I would consider a daddy's girl. He was my favorite parent, and we hung out
Look at
together.
here.
I thought he was my best friend. And at the age of 11,
Who are those other two kids? Are those the adopted kids?
Those are the
No,
Huxtables.
she has one
brother, but does
She
have
has
a
one brother, and she had an adopted. That's right. She had an adopted. There was an adopted sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That she hasn't done anything. Yeah.
How-
She's talked
how have
about
we
it.
not
Doesn't
interviewed
done
her?
anything to help her.
I know.
Makes the Arquettes look normal.
turn that
Someone
into
find him. Post-haste.
different. One day I was on my way out to play with some friends after school, and he said, "Come give me a hug." And it wasn't like any hug he had ever given me before. It lasted a long time.
It's again, if anybody on here who has not listened to our in-depth review of Quivers a lie, should really go and check that out, because we really dig deep into her book, and so many things that she said in that are just so untrue or so unbelievable. I actually have a great clip that can associate with this one, when Fred, Jackie, and Billy West were making fun of her book because nobody believed what she had
Anything.
said in the book. So I'm going to segue over to that real quick while we have this up.
What is
Katie
that?
Aldana's her voice is so
Catchman?
different.
Lime green skirt number with legs to kill.
I had legs for days.
forever.
Legs for days, not legs to kill.
His eyes popped out of his cretinous head. It was a feast too good for him.
Oh boy,
I
here
was
we go.
knocked
You know
down
what?
beautiful.
You're
They
all-
watched and I
You're all
wasn't
just jealous.
bothered.
You're jealous because you can't have me.
One book
Wow.
says it was your book.
I read it 5
Remembers
times.
every word.
Hey, you could just say to Jackie, all right, give me a good line from Robin's book. Go ahead.
Page 73, fifth paragraph.
Yeah.
Starts with I. I set down my ring and someone touched it. So I didn't speak to them for 14 years. We were flouring the chicken in the kitchen.
No, I didn't flour any chicken.
They read that book like the Bible, these guys.
I wish they'd learn something. Keep reading, you idiot.
Never
You're dense.
7 boyfriends named James.
All right, let's
I
take a...
sat in the living room and ate ice cream and got high as a kite. I walked across the street and had a sudden urge to flush the motorists.
Well, Obviously,
I answered the phone and I joined the Air Force.
there's another guy who read your book way too close.
Whoa, I didn't even know Fred was on his 4th or 5th reading.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Fred is doing a one-man show.
I'm proud of
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back with news. Let's stick to
Fred
the news.
is Robin Quivers.
With us, a play.
Fred, you want to do a one-man show as Robin? Take it out on the road.
I would love to.
You and Jackie.
Oh,
The review.
Billy now comes to think of it.
The 3 stages of Robin.
The what?
The 3 stages of Robin.
3 people to play one person.
I can see the commercial now. And now, the new play that has taken Broadway by storm. Robin Quivers Alive, as done by Fred Norris, Jackie Martling, and Billy West. Here, Jackie Martling say.
And when the battle was over, I stepped back and said, unhand me, Daddy.
Oh.
Here, Billy West.
Now, Robin, you is my daughter. And you gonna do what I say. Now get over here and hold my hand.
And here, Fred Norris, his interpretation of Robin.
Mother, I'm coming home from an almost lucrative stripping career. I want you to pay my way and don't ask any questions.
Wow.
And it's all in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Not a made-up
I'd go see that.
Not a made-up
You have to, by the way, be paid a royalty, Robin. Because
Thank you. Every time they utter something from my lips, I'm cute.
Yeah, I highly recommend you guys listen to our Quivers Alive because it's this. I mean, it's just everything in that book is so psychotic. And the way she can talk to Sally Jessy Raphael on the show as if it's just
It's insane.
Yeah, well, yeah. So my dad touched me and in the Air Force and, I never got any love and, things suck. So
are you saying that there might be baloney in that book?
It might be a little baloney. Well, at the beginning of this clip, which I actually clipped out, Howard was just going on and on about how he didn't believe a single thing in that book. He's like, I can't believe that any of this actually happened to you. I just can't.
Monique, did Howard not read the book?
No, of course he didn't.
Did not read the book.
Howard's the only one in the room that didn't read the book.
I think
I'm just
Howard
realizing this now.
basically cliff noted the book.
He's letting them read it and pretending he read it because he's too lazy to read her book. And
Yes,
doesn't
of
care.
course.
It's
Of course.
Monique, one last thing.
Yeah.
The second clip of that Sally Jessy Raphael thing, you don't have that when she gets attacked by the audience? I sent you?
No.
Oh, it's so good. She gets, they basically say to her, Howard's using you because as an excuse to use the N-word and make black jokes, and he's a racist. And they go, it's the second clip I sent you.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know if it's very
I
good.
get 3 of them. So
Iconic. There's 3. Yeah, there's 3. I broke it up so you didn't have to play one massive one. I think it might be 3.
all right, let's wing over
Aaron
to
Taylor. Ralph read him tidbits in bed.
All right, let's see if they have to say. Hopefully it'll come up for me. Here we go.
Ma'am. Robin, there is such a thing as black pride, and I fail to see any of that in you. In this day and time where they're portraying black people as negative influence in our lives, I see you contribute to that. I used to watch the Howard Stern show, but after watching you, I became so disgusted with the way that you acted that I couldn't even watch it anymore. I mean, I used to see you when he would make his racist remarks and degrade women, you would be laughing like some type of hyena. I call you Howard's hyena.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hyena.
Let me ask you address
but
the
there should be
situation. Would you let
something
me?
that money should not be able to buy.
Well, that's your opinion.
Yeah,
first
you
of all.
tell it, Christine.
People talking about
Snap.
Hyena.
And then people say to me, how can you sit there with that racist? Well, if society is racist, then all of us are sitting here with racists. Why are you doing that?
Most of us are not sitting in blackface.
Deal with our problems, address the situation. You don't get up and run out of a room just because somebody
What
says
problem?
that is your
No,
opinion.
she just yelled.
To deal with it, and shouting at somebody has never changed their mind about anything.
Is that why she's shouting?
I'm
That's why
talking
she's
about
shouting.
talking to Howard, and when we do a skit on the show,
skit.
and you find it racist,
Skit.
if I were to then scream and walk out, it would still go on.
Right, but still, you don't make jokes of it.
You condone it.
You don't make
bitch.
jokes of it.
You
deal with
don't.
it on a serious note.
You don't.
Damn, he's speaking for my fellow brothers and sisters, damn it.
You're saying that I don't have the right to choose how I would handle myself in that
deal with
situation.
it on a serious level.
That's what you would do.
Let me talk one at a time. What is happening?
You tell him.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
None of that resonated with her. None of it.
None. It went
her
through that
head-
big fat head of hers.
No,
like,
nothing.
She's still cashing a check.
Ah.
All right, so I want to get to. I don't even have
The
words for
roast.
that because you know what?
This
That
is
woman,
fabulous.
as deliciously ghetto as she sounded, she absolutely spoke truth. Like she absolutely spoke.
That's how black people perceive that show. We don't
As they
realize it.
should.
In our,
As they
as they
should.
should. In our bubble, we don't believe. And we have Hate Man calling in, which I didn't send you because it's just the N word over and over again. And I was going to send you, but we can't do that. It's crazy. The
It
hate.
is crazy.
So
Yeah,
that's
good call.
well, I mean, he used it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Gina, she was totally pissed in that. You can see it. Like you can.
Oh, that look.
She had to know going into certainly a Sally Jessy Raphael.
Nuh-uh.
That was going.
No,
to
you're talking
No,
about
no,
Robin.
she thinks her shit don't stink.
Well, that's
exactly.
She was expecting everybody to embrace her.
Yeah, I love her because she's coming out and just being, a god.
She's
speaking
like
the truth to them.
She was like, "Oh, they're gonna love me. I'm a successful sister."
I feel like I have that clip here somewhere. Let me
What?
see. Hang on.
Which
Just
clip?
Stay with me, my friends.
I was trying to stay with
you. Robin walking out. I think. Did I not take that
You
one?
said you had. I didn't. I could have got. You said you had.
Oh,
Oh,
Robin
they did
walking
the
out is
news?
one of the greatest bits ever.
When
Yeah,
Jackie said, "Oh, you have it hard" or something like that.
Just talk for
She
2
didn't
seconds.
use-
Let's see if I can find it. Real
All
quick.
right.
Guys.
Lola
Oh, we gotta
Cola.
talk for 2 seconds, unlike on the Stern Show.
That was Mikkel.
So keep up with it.
Mikkel Hansing goes, that was the Christina Brown of Radio. Is that what Christina Brown sounds like, Monique? I don't think she looks like
No.
that, but
No, Christina Brown did not.
that's
Is
her
this the clip
swagger.
where Jackie goofs on her on the news because she had to take the newspaper out on the beach?
Has she
and
walked
she
out
walks
a few
out?
times?
Hold
I
on.
think she just walked out twice.
I think
Yeah,
twice.
I know there's been
I
more
think
than one.
twice she walked out.
Pulling.
Yeah, literally, she's complaining about.
Yes.
being
I
on
might
the beach
appoint her
and-
you a book signing assistant. That might be her internship.
See, the problem is the Robin walks out, since I didn't clip it, is like 10 minutes long. So if I can.
It's probably toward the end of the clip.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Let me see if we
Let
can.
me
get-
use some,
Let me
just
see.
try
Let
it.
me
If
see.
you don't get it, you don't get it. Who cares?
No, I got it right here, but I just need
because
to-
I can't seem to get it together.
Her job will
Nobody's
be
helping me.
to make the call to talk to they.
Howard, you know what? I'm not even going to discuss this with you because you have
Got
no idea how I feel at this point.
Got it.
You have no idea what I've been through. And so I just tell you what happened. I am not even going to get into it with you. I don't care what you think
You know what?
of me.
When I go away on these things, a lot of times, this is just a suggestion. A lot of times I pick up the phone and I
don't
call
care what you do.
and I
You know
go,
what? I don't care what
yes, you do, because you don't know what to do.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
I hear you blaming a lot of people.
Who blamed?
You.
I said somebody was supposed to tell me, but they didn't. What can I do? This is what happened.
Sometimes I think about it. Like I'll be laying in my room and I'll go, gee, I'd like to get out of here at whatever time it is that the book signing is over. And I go,
This is all that same time period.
yeah. I'll go, well,
So much
maybe
goes on in those 3
Sometimes
years.
he doesn't.
I don't know. There seems to be a lot of they.
You know what? All I can say is you better just leave me alone.
Why? What would happen?
Because I don't want to be bothered with you and your opinions of what should happen.
If you're
with
bothered-
you and your 5,000 assistants.
But you're wow.
You and your 5,000
Bravo,
assistants.
Rob.
I
So,
don't want to hear
so then
about
get 5,000
it. I don't
assistants.
have time to do that.
You know I got time for that.
Whatever you have to do. I mean, you shouldn't be late for your book signings.
Just screw
Oh, she
you.
was late for
and
the
let's
book
go on
signing.
the
That's
show.
right.
You shouldn't be late.
I just wish I was in that hotel room.
Yeah.
I mean, not in that hotel
Yeah,
lobby.
you do wish
when
you
she
were.
was informed.
No, but do you
that
understand
she had to
that-
go
Thinks
back
everybody
and
wants her. It's
pack.
amazing.
But do you understand something?
Oh.
She came there the night before, which was very good, very responsible.
I'm
She missed
doing
the
all
plane.
I can.
No, excuse me. She
Had
missed the
nothing to
plane.
do that whole morning.
You know what?
but-
I'm leaving. You
And
can
the
have
whole
this
morning
discussion
was
without me.
the whole morning was free.
You're driving
The whole
out.
morning was free. She had the whole morning free.
And all of a sudden, it's time to get in the car to go to the book signing, and there was something else to do first.
Yeah. So then after the books, I mean, why wouldn't you even get to the book?
She was checking out, right?
Yeah, how about getting to the book signing at noon? She left.
Not only that, I mean, taking a personal date.
I don't know.
God, look at Gary.
So brutal in that.
Is that John following her?
Probably.
Yeah.
Who's that monster?
What's up?
Creep.
What are you doing?
Is that Kamala?
Who's that
I'm
monster?
getting a much needed rest.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Much needed rest.
Yes.
So you're 19 now?
Monique, who's that?
You're kidding, right?
What, babe?
Can we look at these pictures here for a second?
Yeah, all right.
We got Muhammad Ali.
Or who's the white girl?
Who? Yeah, what is going on? I don't think I've seen that. I don't remember her office too well.
I think that picture came with the frame.
It's Beth.
Chat who the white girl is with the
It's Beth
hand
in '95.
Look, is this Esther Roll back here?
Yeah, I think so.
That's actually
Aunt
Beth's
Jemima?
modeling picture in Europe. Monsoon.
Is that Esther Roll? Hold on, let me see if I can get this bigger.
Is that a typewriter?
Man,
It is a typewriter.
It is
It's
Esther
never
Roll.
been used.
Dang.
that's Hunter S. Thompson's typewriter.
Who is this?
I know, right?
I have no idea.
It's like Soul Glow. It's like Eric LaSalle's Soul Glow picture over Muhammad Ali.
Tina
From
Easton?
McDowell's, in fact.
No,
Oh
it's
my
not the
God.
dinner scene. This is before Simone was, I think.
Yeah, this is
for God's sakes.
That's
this is
Beth.
90,
No, it's not
95.
Beth.
Beth's modeling picture.
It's
No,
definitely Esther Roll, which I love. I'm loving everything.
I love it.
Could that be Clarence Clemens? In that
Wait,
top,
is that what's her name from what's happening? The next Esther Roll?
Shirley Hemphill?
Is that Shirley Hemsley?
No, Shirley Helmsley.
Shirley Hemphill reminds me of like Rerun. Like I always want to
Yeah.
Shirley Hemphill. Shirley Hemphill.
Freddie Stubbs.
Let's see if we can grab something from
I'm
this.
not doing anything, John. I'm working.
Clears up.
That's not what you were going to ask her. Well, I was going to ask you, how could you walk out when you? I mean, you could dish it out, but when it's on you, you walk out.
Oh, look at that.
No, John.
That was a good soundbite.
I still can't make that out.
I'm very
It's like
tired.
an album
Like-
cover. of some sort, or like-
Is it an album cover, Monique?
I didn't want to argue with somebody about how tired I am.
She's tired. She says the book tour.
Tired.
And all morning, and
Right,
she was
well,
still
then we'll
late
get
for the
along, right?
signing.
You know, it's easy when you're not in somebody's shoes to say what they should be doing.
You're upset. You want a hug?
No, I don't want to hug John. I would actually want to go home and go to sleep. If I was really what I wanted to do, I'd be
Didn't
sleeping.
you leave to share the bullshit?
I'm very tired.
All right, Robin. I'll leave you alone. Doug made me come in here and ask you.
Well, that's okay, John.
Burn someone else.
Hey, Ralph, shut the hell up. You're the little pussy. You didn't want to come in there and ask yourself. It wasn't my question. Whose was it?
You know, it is so fucking vile. Ralph is the most disgusting human being.
Yes, he
Who
is.
wears these jet black wraparound glasses indoors other than him
Somebody
and his
it's-
boyfriend
wait.
Howard?
Someone that is stoned out of their mind.
Insecure, ugly, whatever you want to say. He's just a horrible, horrible fucking human being.
Hi-Fi Pizza nailed it, and that's a brilliant get by you, Hi-Fi Pizza. Patty Smyth's album.
Oh
Remember
my
that?
God.
That's exactly right. I fucking remember. That's
Jesus
a great get by you.
Dang.
That's a
Holy
crazy
shit.
observation. It's so blurry you can't see it written. That's great by you.
Unfriggin' real.
I'm impressed.
Wow.
Ralph
Oh my
was
God, you're
extra
so
annoying.
right.
back then.
Holy shit.
That's it. Did you look it up? That's it. Good
That's it?
call.
Wow,
That's-
brilliant.
That's a music savant right there. I can't believe.
Brilliant.
Sometimes love just.
Well, I wonder if it was
ain't
signed or
enough.
something, or I wonder like what the story was there.
I don't even remember her on the show.
So what's with Robin? Is she like left the show? Is she quit?
Well,
She just stewing in the newsroom.
I'd like to know where she's stewing.
Was she getting a lot madder than she was letting on?
I don't. Did she quit the show? Is that it?
Patronizing.
I see.
She's just like, well, John, I'm tired.
The book signing was Saturday, not Sunday, right?
Well, yeah, but maybe it was.
oh right, she's married to McEnroe, right, Monique?
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't know.
She's at Hamptons. Thank you, Katie Aldana.
Yes.
That's right.
Wow. Jackie just absolutely just dumping right there.
You sure? So it was Saturday, not Sunday, but it's Monday, and she's still tired. She was home.
Get the last little
kill.
When's the last time we had a good walkout on the show? How many years ago?
Oh
When's
shit.
the last time someone actually left? And
Artie.
walked
was
out?
Fred's the last
Artie?
one who walked out.
Artie.
Oh, that's
Did
right.
he-
Artie got pissed off. Yeah.
Artie got pissed and walked out
That's
after his fight with Teddy.
13 years ago, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Yeah,
time.
and you know what? They didn't have anybody in the studio anymore, so it didn't really matter. There was nowhere to walk out from. I mean,
and now they
it'd be
can't.
interesting for Gary to just put down his headphones and walk away.
Yeah, now they can't. Now they should turn off their Zoom.
Exactly.
They just close the laptop.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So John compiled a couple of fun things
medley.
from the roast.
The medley of the roast.
A roast medley. So let's.
Robin.
And this is
Now Robin was I should say Robin was never actually roasted.
No.
She's the shrapnel. You know,
Of
when you
course.
go to these roasts, the only way you're going to get at these three, the Buckwald triumvirate, is to hit them on. So as soon as the Buckwald clients became the next subjects, they stop all the roasts. It stopped at Gary, I think. And
You're right, Tiger Lily. Howard doesn't have a sense of humor anymore, and they don't dare walk out.
That's right.
Yeah,
No,
that is
absolutely.
true. Howard used to sexually harass, have her on to talk about her music. Oh, right. He used to love Patty Smyth. He
Forgot about
loved
that.
her. He thought she was the hottest girl. I remember that.
Yep.
Oh, she's from Brooklyn, Hooper? Garrison Beach? I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either. All right, here we go.
Straight talk. Let's talk about Robin. Mr. X has I know we can't talk about him. He has a secret job for the government. Is that what the brothers call it now? We call it married with 3 kids. But I was thinking about you behind that glass. Intimacy issues? Daddy can't touch you back there. Don't worry, honey.
Gary's more whipped than most of Robin's ancestors. And probably more underpaid. Because you never saw Kunta Kinte do an appearance at a mattress sale in Newark for cash.
Damn.
Put in for Bob Levy. More proof Hitler killed all the funny Jews. Howard, thanks for having me here. Anytime I can work for a billionaire for nothing, count me fucking in.
Nick DiPaolo is so
I
funny.
need more of this. I love the roast.
He's so funny.
Damn it. I love
Anytime
Nick
I can work for a billionaire for nothing, count me fucking in.
Teeth.
He's so hideous, like goblin.
Those fucking teeth, that goblin face. Such a goblin.
It's the Artie roast. What is it?
Yeah, I jumped around. So I went through the roast and I went to find Robin jokes. So this is it went from the Gary roast to the
Why
Artie
does
roast.
Marianne have to be in our fucking faces on a consistent basis?
Because
they actually used her to roast Artie. They wrote jokes for her.
Oh, that's
and she was
horrible.
terrible.
Look at JJ Kaplan. Look at JJ.
There's Mutt.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at JG.
Oh, yeah, there's Mutt.
Is that
We know
Casey
anybody else?
Chaplin?
Yeah, he's all the way in the back. I don't.
Casey Chaplin. Oh, dear Christ.
All right, let me remove this and see if I refresh it and see if that does anything. For us.
You got the interwebs problem.
Next time I do this, Monique, I'm gonna lower the quality so it plays smoother. If you do it, like if it's, it doesn't matter. You don't need it to be crystal clear.
Oh my God,
4K
no,
or-
not at all.
You don't. It's probably better to just lower the quality.
Put in for Bob Levy. More proof Hitler killed funny Jews.
All right, I got it back up. Here we go.
Wow.
Howard, thanks for having me here. Anytime I can work for a billionaire for nothing, count me fucking in. And don't give me this shit. It's good exposure, because since you moved to satellite, the only thing smaller than your dick is your audience. Robin Quivers, and so would you if your father finger fucked you at age 10. Robin was an officer in the Air Force, and I thought the Wizard of Oz was the only place that let monkeys fly.
They're turning on you, Nick.
She's got a lot of money. Robin just bought a new boat, and nobody's happier about it than Daniel Carver, because now when he says go back to Africa, she can. What's the name of the boat? The Cackling Whore? When I asked Robin what she liked most about her new boat, she said it has a stern that she doesn't have to pretend is funny.
That is the greatest joke I've ever heard. That is such a good joke.
Why buy a fucking boat, Robin? If I want to see black people float, I'll watch footage of Katrina.
Oh, brutal.
This is my best roast ever.
That's just the day bomb. He leaves
Holy
right after that too. He just walks right out.
shit.
You talking about
Oh.
drop the mic? That's the quintessential.
That is drop the mic shit.
Oh God, is Nick funny?
He's so funny. He's such a good roaster.
The show used
I've
to be
never
funny.
seen that dude bomb.
Oh God, just ridiculously racist and
I
delicious.
give Robin credit because
She
that's
absolutely rolled with
a
that
lot of
punch.
haymakers right there. She can take
Absolutely rolled with
She
the
can take his
punch.
punch.
You mean because she's making
That's tough.
$100,000 a day?
I know that's
That's
you're
so
right.
brave.
You're right.
So brave.
So brave.
So from this, we're gonna go into.
Dude, you can slap my mom for a fucking price.
I think I want to go into when Robin appeared on The Fresh Prince.
Yeah, when I found, you know who's in this episode, Nick? And I just did this for a cute little cameo appearance. Tyra Banks is in the same episode.
No.
Which I didn't even realize I knew she was on here, but she hasn't acted much, but she was on this show a little bit.
Is she a
So the
Buckwell
show
client
got
also?
a
No.
BOGO on
No.
idiots.
Exactly. Let's do the little Fresh Prince. Let's see what we got.
I couldn't tell if it was
I don't
Robin
remember
or
this
Tyra
at all,
Banks.
by the way. I don't think I've ever seen this.
No, I've seen.
Do you
bits
remember?
of it.
Okay.
This
Bits.
is
Yeah, it's only a
Monique's-
minute 41. How much can there be? Oh, there's Tyra.
I'm taking someone right now.
You dating somebody right now? How come I'm the last to know?
She is.
Now there's 4. Make it 3.
What is this?
Y'all are
I
dead,
don't know.
aren't
I'm
you?
lost.
It's
She a
okay.
ghost?
Can you pause it, Monique?
We prefer the term living impaired.
Okay.
I
supposed to be a
scanned through the.
ghost?
This is season 4, episode 12. I guess he got drunk at a party, fell asleep, and he's dreaming. This is like a hallucination. So he's in a mausoleum, and Robin's in there, and they're giving him. It's just like a typical thing of, Ghost of Christmas Past. Yeah, right.
Who's
And
the
Robin's.
Who's those pseudo Gindaloon on the right?
I don't know who those other dudes are.
Is that the guy from Saved by the Bell?
No.
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 This is
They all look the same.
1993, 94.
Same time period. Look at how we gravitated into this time period as being.
That's what's great about this. You jump
That's
around,
amazing.
That's much nicer. I can live with that.
Such a corny show.
Called me yellow.
Oh, please, Rebel without a clue. It's kids like you that make me glad I never had children.
Tom Petty lyrics.
You were married?
Yes, but I was so focused on my career that my husband left me. I think. I actually never did have time to read that note.
So you do?
I was in publishing, worked with the #1 author. Very competitive, but I pushed and pushed until I made it to the top. I liked being on top. I was a real winner.
Is winning really worth going to an early grave? Hey, you bet it is. Yeah, I'm saying you all died for some really dumb reasons.
Now that's where you're wrong. We may have paid the ultimate price, but at least we had everyone's respect.
Yes, their last
I hate her
respects.
school mom voice.
Wow.
They buried.
Don't have the patience to deal with them. Do you mind?
I don't even understand what the tropes are supposed to be here. Like why would there be the cool 50s guy, the guy who kind of looks like, Rocky, and then her,
Robin's
her.
the person that
Full on.
prioritized success
This show's
over
so
happiness,
awful.
apparently.
Yeah.
That's so
I
weird.
guess.
They're going for.
Yeah, sure.
Weird. I don't
Some
even get it.
scatological dream,
Okay.
those wow.
Jesus, I'm glad I missed every episode
We
of
gotta
that
put
show.
she makes Howard and Larry Sanders look like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I guess parents just don't understand.
It show's
Let's-
so corny. It's too
Let's
bad
get into
show.
a couple of things of Robin's endeavors. I don't know if you guys had seen this clip, but this was when everybody went down to the horse stable in Manhattan where she kept her horse Blaze. So that they could all
Is that in
watch her.
Chelsea Piers, Monique? Is that
It's
on that west
very
right by
expensive.
you?
You know how expensive it is to keep a horse in the city? Yeah, it's actually in Hell's Kitchen. I think if she was training him by where most of the horses are kept, they're between 46, 47, 48th Street and like between 10th and 11th Avenue. There's a couple of
yeah.
stables over there.
That's right by you.
But it's literally like quadruple the price of parking a car. I mean, it's just
Right.
it's thousands of dollars to do this. So let's meet Robin's horse Blaze, and she's so haughty in this. Like she's so, I'm a horsewoman now,
Yeah.
Equestrian.
Yes.
I hope Blaze was a draft horse because
You
the
know what?
regular horse ain't gonna be
If
carrying
you-
that.
If you pay attention, we might see Beth in the stable.
If you
Oh, wait.
study it very closely, you might see Beth. Here we go.
Oh, that's the apartment Beth had. Okay.
God, Monique, I didn't know this existed. This is crazy.
Oof.
Have you seen this one?
No.
Well, I mean, I didn't realize it was in Hell's Kitchen. I thought they had gone to like Jersey. That's crazy. They keep a horse stable in a hollowed out building.
Ridiculously. Well, no, but don't forget, horse stables have been around in the city since the 1800s.
I had no
So
idea.
They
That's
just kind of
crazy.
maintained them and perpetuated it. Yeah.
I'm Robin Quivers, and this is the official introduction to Blaze, my wonder horse.
So look, they all came in the Ronnie limo. They all came in the Ronnie limo.
In the prom limo.
Prom limo. That's how we used to drive around in. So I can prom.
Gary, man.
Ridiculous.
Like the
Ron
bad.
was back there, there's Gary, Jackie. I think Fred's there as well somewhere.
Look at Gary's face.
Come on, Blazy boy. Come on.
Wow.
Get away.
Scary.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, look, Robin's talking to Blaze. Jackie, talk to Blaze.
Hi, Blaze. I'm a horse jock.
Don't go too near him.
It's okay. Hey, Blaze, I hear you made a pile on Wall Street. I did. He just tried to go back in the stool.
Before you ride Blaze, you have to do this every day?
Yeah,
You have to groom him?
you want him to be presentable when you saddle him up and take him down.
What do you mean, presentable to
It's not a
who?
full grooming job. I'm just brushing him off.
Blaze must be a woman.
Huh?
Can you imagine this?
No.
When he's
No.
not, he does like you. He pulls it.
I know.
All right,
Give me
trick.
the friggin' apple.
Give me your hook.
Give me the friggin' apple. What do you think I am?
Wow.
There you
Hey,
go.
Robin. Better watch
She's so
your face.
proud of herself.
He
She's
doesn't mind the
so. There she goes.
That poor horse.
Look at me.
Monique,
Look at me.
what's the year? 98, 97?
Has to be.
About
Like
98,
earlier.
97?
And she that's full English too.
Yes, yeah.
Right, English.
Just watch her ride.
That's okay.
Jacky's
So
going up
politically
next.
good graffiti.
Robin, you have to wear jogging bra when Take a wish, Brandon, Jackie. Wish
I hope
you
I hope the nose job caked your cheeks.
Everybody come down and meet my horse Blaze. Look,
You know,
they're wanting
kind of, it's sad that nobody like spooked the horse. And went, "Christopher Reeve."
What, babe?
It's too bad nobody scared the horse and go, Christopher Reeve.
Okay, that's horrible. Too soon. Too soon. baby.
I'm walking away.
I'm bleeding.
You're getting a mountain block from me. Oh my God. Poor horse.
I told you I was a horseman. If I don't get thrown by you, Captain Stern, I ain't gonna get thrown by no horse.
His grandfather was a blacksmith and he's riding like
Come on, Blaze, here we go.
Look at the production quality of this.
This is
It's stern quality.
So they applaud
Oh
her going
Robin's
around. Literally, the horse just trots. It's not
Yes,
like she's
exactly.
doing anything
Look at
to.
that picture. It looks
make
like
her-
evolution. You pull back him on the left.
Howard's in his
Homo erectus in the middle.
Howard's in
Homo
Alice in
sapien on the
Chains
right.
mode now.
Totally.
Ralph has him. This is Wayne Staley from Alice in Chains.
Stop. You don't rein a horse like that in English. You don't pull on his mouth like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You should know these things, you fucking moron. Oh God, I hate her.
In her English.
Take both legs out and then swing. There you go.
Right, your pinky out.
Just swing your leg out.
Wow, look at that.
The other stirrup.
You know what's so funny? It's like I probably I've probably ridden horses like, I don't know, more than a dozen times. And I think it's just one of those innate things that you just say, okay, you have to put your foot into one, swing your other one over to the other side and shove your foot into. And they literally are like buffoons almost.
Yes, they are.
Howard, I'm trying to see if Howard.
In your first three fingers.
Oh, you know what? I want to get off this horse.
No.
Howard, stop.
Well, you got the mountain.
I know.
Oh, look, riding him around like a kid on a pony.
Gary, you need a wider horse.
Yeah.
So what Jackie did, take control. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Okay.
Oh my God.
It's pathetic. I'm going to move on, but this is your Robin. And then we decided we're going to.
more about horses, Mo.
Huh?
I never had that experience. The closest
Neither
I got
have I.
was when I was 5 years old. They let me ride a Rhodesian Ridgeback. You go canter, trot.
I love Jackie, the Michigan State gymnast, with the nimble leap off the horse.
He really did do a nimble leap. He really did. So here's Robin getting into race cars, and this is two parts because one is the practice and then one is the actual race. So I'll skim through this as well.
George Lucas is in it.
The celebrities got together for their first training at a training school in the desert north of Los Angeles. Robin had to actually fly to California a number of times to practice and to get in some sort of shape to be able to race in an actual competition.
I'm here at the Danny McKeever Fast Lane Racing School out in Willow, California. And I guess we're going to have a little classroom instruction for a few minutes, probably about an hour and a half. And then they're going to take us out on the race course and put us in cars.
Look at her.
It was all celebrity camp when we got there. George Lucas, Martina, Kelly Hu, Emily Proctor, Catherine Morris, Bucky Lasik, and Dave Mira, and some of the professional racers. We all did everything together.
Don't be shy. Get you strapped in like that. Once this is up like that, you just click in. Click in. Click in.
That was the first time we did a road track and, getting to know the cars. That's
the first time I ever did a road track. What did she do before that? Was this during the time period where they went to film her in the Poconos and that's where they found Mr. X in a room with another woman, not Robin?
Oh, yes, I don't know if that lines up. Is that the
same time period? Yeah.
Is 100%.
After he goes, does she have any black hobbies?
That powerful. The Toyota
Wow, those Scions.
sort of compact car with a small engine, and
that's a stick.
Go that fast. Thank goodness, because we don't know what we're doing, and we could have caused each other great bodily harm.
We had a lot of hyper.
Just finding your way into the turn, because then you can start. Once you find your way into the turn, you can start giving the.
She has such knowledge. She has
How
such
you build up your speed.
Wow.
There's another. I hate it.
Not that Robin's struggling or anything, but I love how all the staff takes all the risk and does all the shit, and Howard gets all the money for Howard TV.
It works. Here's the second part.
The whole thing started because I was talking to one of the guys who works here, Jason Kaplan to be exact. And I just thought I bought a new Corvette, and it's a race car, and I'm thinking of maybe looking into going to some races or something.
So one thing led to another. Robin took on a dare from Bubba, and all of a sudden these two were going to race cars fast.
Turns out that Martina Navratilova, the tennis legend, listens to the show and gave me a call and said, hey, I know you're having, you're doing some racing. And
so P.S. They asked George Lucas if Robin's going to do well. I swear to God, I think the second thing that was going to come out
Not from the girls next door. I'm going to be competing against Robin today. Woo!
Who do you think's going to win, you or Robin Quivers?
This is it.
He's
We're
like, who?
about to start the race, and we can only hope that we'll be safe and that we'll be fast.
Okay, what place is she coming?
And at some
Robin's car, for one reason or another, just spun out. According to those
because
who
she
nearby,
didn't know how to drive
cars and who saw this happening, Robin had one hell of a spin out.
That was Robin?
Yeah. Nearby in the other cars and who saw this happening, Robin had one hell
She has
of
to
a
pay for the
spin
car?
out.
How does it work?
Really? How is Dale Earnhardt dead and she's still living? Seriously. Fuck this podcast. That makes me mad.
Yeah, well, hey, that's how it goes. I don't even know what to say.
The Intimidator is dead. She's still alive.
Yeah, well,
I want you to go to jail.
she survived that hellish crash. Okay, let me just need to get some stuff up here really quickly.
Did you see that? That car had like tens of dollars of damage.
Well, yeah, it's a Scion. I mean, literally, it is.
Can you tell me what happens with something like that? Like if you're racing, what happens?
In a real world,
Do you
if it's
own
not
that
a
car?
if it's a celebrity,
sure
if
it's
it's
part of
not
the
a celebrity thing, you own it and you got to fix it. But it's a celebrity thing, so Toyota was donating those cars. It was the Toyota like celebrity race. So those were their cars they pulled out and they made them into race cars.
Yeah, it's part of their whole package.
It was promotion for
Like a
them, so they just
commercial,
ended up fixing the car anyway.
Exactly.
Or throwing it away. That car was done.
One of Robin's other endeavors was to attempt to do her own serious
Anne
satellite
Hetched.
show called The Chatter. Yeah, she's like Anne Hetched. So she tried to do
Her own
the
Danica
Chatter,
Patrick.
which was a horrible show where she was going to do, and again, it goes in that same realm of what Jackie does when he starts his own show. When Howard tries to start a new show, all they do is what they know. Like there's nothing new.
She was trying to do Bill Maher's show on the radio. It's really what that is.
Right.
It would be like you'd have a panel, you'd talk about current events, you'd do like a little rant about it. And when I listen to the whole thing, she's ripping off Bill Maher, trying to put it on the radio.
So basically, Benjamin says you can survive a lot of things when your head is filled with styrofoam. All right, so
Thank you for the stupid show, okay?
Thanks, Tiger Lily.
Let's listen
Robin
to
is
Robin
wait. Tiger Lily. Robin is the Forrest Gump of failure.
Totally. All right, let's listen to Chatter.
Chatter with Robin Quivers.
Hi, I'm Robin Quivers, and welcome to The Chatter, the show where we break down all that's newsworthy in just 1 hour. Things move quickly, so hang on and enjoy the ride. Later, I'll be joined by a panel of funny, opinionated news junkies, but first, a quick thought on what's been on my mind.
Sound off.
Aren't you getting tired of politicians setting us up to fight among ourselves? The latest divisive issue is the class war. Should we increase taxes on the rich?
Who wants to hear this?
I'd rather fucking shoot myself.
She's making $3 million a year or more at this point, and this is the hill she's like dying on. The fucking Chatter. Are you kidding me?
Will Murray was her sidekick.
Yeah,
I know.
The president says it's the top 2%. That means anyone whose household income is $250,000 or more a year. The average income in the nation is a little over $35,000 right now. So to that person, $250,000 sounds like a lot of money. And 50 years ago, you might have been right. But today, a family making $250,000 a year has a house with a mortgage, school payments, and college tuition. They're buying gas for several cars and many other items that go along with
So
it.
you're saying that's not a lot of money?
It isn't.
Yeah,
I'm just saying from Robin's perspective, it's not a lot of money.
Dude.
Lifestyle, they also don't feel undertaxed. They feel overdrawn, just like you. If that paycheck disappears,
Yeah, I don't want to hear you. I hate you. What are we going to say?
Gosh.
The bourgeoisie.
Jesus, what a haughty sea monkey.
Haughty sea
Oof. Oof.
Oof.
Three
Talk to me about Robin's engagement party for the skeleton twins.
Say again, Marie?
Talk to me about Robin's engagement party
Okay,
for the
she
skeleton twins.
threw them an engagement party, and you would know this place, I assume, as the Mon Vivant. It hovers over Columbus Circle, and Robin and Fred actually did this combined, and they rented out a surprise engagement party for the Skeleton Twins.
Okay, can somebody, while you're on the chat there, can somebody just Google Howard Stern engagement party? I was assuming that it was Per Se, but it Per Se is such a much more intimate restaurant, so I'm not necessarily sure that that's correct. So if somebody can Google Howard Stern engagement party, and then
Monique, where's Le Cirque and all that shit? What
Le
is
Cirque
that?
is where they got married, and it used to be on like 51st, 52nd Street and Madison, and then it moved to a new building where the Sterns got married, which is
West Side.
well, no, it's right by Bloomingdale, so it's like 58.
Bloomies.
It's
Bloomies.
between
Dennis calls it Bloomies.
between first and second, or second and
show.
third.
Okay.
No, second and third and Lex. 58th between third and Lex. That's where Le Cirque is.
Is it called
not
Daniels,
Nobu.
Cindy Lou Who? Daniels?
I pulled up Long John Silver's.
It's a Nobu.
Okay.
No, it's not
Lude
Nobu.
Lude is where they were, where Robin ordered
Daniels?
wine, which are going to go into that saga momentarily. But let's
Okay,
take a
Mo?
look at this. And yes, babe.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Oh no! It says the beginning of. I'm looking at the video, and it says it was Allison and Robin that did the Allison Norris.
Allison, well, Fred, I'm sure it's
Oh,
Fred.
yeah,
Fred
no, yeah,
paid
I'm just
for it.
trying to-
Yeah.
So that's
I
what we
don't
have here. Fred.
Broad always
what's
takes
his name?
credit.
There's
That's
Hein here. Ralph.
is that the Paste?
That's his boyfriend, yeah.
That's DePace back there. There's Hein
Yes.
back there. And then the crew here. Okay.
You'll see tons
Wait, there's
of
an actual
cameos.
IMDb.
Yeah, so let me see this restaurant, because this doesn't look like
To have all
that doesn't look familiar to
our
me.
friends to celebrate our engagement. I am really a happy, lucky man, and I've never been happier in my life. I have to thank God for all of
As Robin is shoveling food into her face.
Where are the kids, Howard? Where are your kids?
each person in this room is so special.
What kids?
No kids.
Allison says thank you so much.
Go to the kids' table.
Robin, Allison, good people. We're all so close. We all work together. Sometimes we don't communicate with one another. But I can't think of a more special evening.
Look
No
at
eye
that.
contact.
Just like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Absolutely.
Look at those hands.
Oh,
There it is.
I'm sorry we fucked up your quiet dinner with Robin.
oh my God.
That's Dominic.
I was talking to Fred earlier. We're going over the list of things Howard said he would never do.
Zoss.
He said he would never live in
Zoss
New York.
raping.
Then he bought it apart. Never live out with those snobs in the Hamptons. And then he built the house in the Hamptons.
All right, Gary.
He said he never would own a dog. He said they were dirty creatures.
Look at that head.
Yeah, that's a whole thing going on there.
It's not a bad job by Gary there. Taking
No,
all the
he's
shots
he's really
Democracy.
he's throwing some
That's
haymakers.
that's Pat Menachia behind him.
Yep.
Monique.
Pat Menachia.
Yeah, that's right there on the right. That's Julie
Can you
Roberts'
see my mouse
ex-boyfriend.
on the screen? I'm just curious if that's
What?
visible.
who?
My
Say
mouse.
again?
Yeah, I see
Oh
your
yeah, I can
mouse.
see it. Yes, we can see it.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
cool,
Pat.
cool,
I'm
cool.
Pat Taddy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take this down for a second so I can refresh it and see if that works for it.
Cafe Gray, says Cindy Lou Who, in your Zagat guide knowledge. Is that,
Cafe-
I'll trust you on that. I'll trust you on that. Cafe Gray.
Cafe
Okay.
Gray.
Does any make
Cafe
sense to you,
Gray.
Monique?
No,
Familiar at all? I don't know heard of it either.
not at all. I don't know anything about Cafe Gray. I
It's
need
big.
to look at that.
That it was overlooking Columbus Circle was its big cachet, and I
I
don't
don't think
know.
it's there anymore. I've never even
Might
It's
close.
probably gone.
I've never even heard of it. I need to look it up right this second while we're rebooting that, and I'm looking at
What's the statistic, Monique? All New York restaurants, only 10% succeed or go past
Cafe
a year or
Gray.
two.
We're watching
10
this. Does
Columbus
Rodney
Circle.
find this? Is that's the takeaway?
So
You
it
know
is
what?
right, Dennis?
I believe that's right because I just pulled up the Google machine, and it has permanently well, no, you can't see Columbus Circle from Cafe Gray. No,
I only get Great Cafe in Flushing, New York. So whatever
No.
this is, it's closed. I'm positive that I would know what this is, and I don't.
Good. I bet you COVID killed it. If it,
New York City killed it.
Yeah. What's the success rate, Monique, of a restaurant? Is it 10%? Like closing like a year or something?
And now with COVID,
Talking to Fred earlier, we're going over the list of things Howard said he would never.
That's got to be it, though. You know what?
And then he said he would never get married, and thank God he never keeps his.
Brian Phelan.
And I've got to say, I've never seen this guy happier in my entire life. That makes me feel good.
Look at that hair.
To let you know how happy we are for the both of you.
She hates it.
And how special we
Yeah.
think you both are.
Just to stab her in the eye.
And just to say congratulations. Don't listen to my husband's songs because in spite of them,
Don't
he does
listen to
nothing
my
but
husband's
my
song. Wow, real rockin' time there.
Oh yeah, this looks wild.
Oh, that voice.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh. Oh, who's the bigger?
Oh, I hate everything about this. I gotta go on.
God, that
I wanted to
hair.
say before we clear out our show, I
That's
wanted
07,
to
by the way.
I wanted to talk about her narcissism just for a second.
Oh
This is,
yes, the
this is just
narcissism.
a little bit from her book.
Mm.
And I want to do this as its own separate show. But you know, the thing that always sticks out to me about this, and hold on, let me put on my readers so that I can actually read this to you because I took this from
and a music listener.
let me see.
No, Dorian, he got invited to the engagement party, but not the wedding.
No,
Somehow he made the cut there.
The fake wedding in New York City was all celebrities. That was just the show, Dog and Pony show. He was definitely not going to that, and the other one was for the family.
I want to know more about the family one.
Yeah, exactly.
We know
We'll
nothing
never find out.
about that. We know nothing.
We know
about
nothing.
We'll know nothing. We'll never find out either.
I just want to read to you guys the first paragraph of Robin's book, and then we'll get into her $800 wine and her narcissism, and that's what we'll end the show with. Last May, I underwent a 12-hour surgery for a grapefruit-sized mass, which had taken up residence in my pelvis. That meant that for half a day, my insides were pulled out, poked at, rearranged, and put back together again. Not your typical routine procedure. So after all that, do you want to know what ultimately saved my life? This is my favorite line in this. This epitomizes Robin. My health. Sure, the brilliant team of doctors and nurses who cared for me deserve some credit.
Some credit.
But if I hadn't dedicated the past 10 years to changing my life completely, there could have been a very different ending to this story. I would have been struggling to recover in a rehabilitation center instead of going for walks near my shore house. I would have felt isolated and maybe even depressed instead of laughing with friends and doing the things that make me happiest. I would have resigned myself to being a patient instead of a person, or I wouldn't even be alive. Okay? This is her. Consider the shape I was in at 49 years old. I'd been limping for 8 months because of a knee injury. My shoulder pain would wake me up in the middle of the night. I had to wear a neck brace because of a compressed vertebrae, and so went the list. I barely had any feeling in my right arm. My fingers always tingled, and my circulation was so bad that I didn't even register on the heat screen at the bank. I had to use my elbow. I wrote it all off as getting old. I was on pills that made me bloated, tired, and crazy for sugar. And because my electrolyte balance was completely thrown off, I couldn't even walk without my muscles cramping. So she basically has a fucked up fucking system.
Right.
She wants to say that food saved her life and gives almost zero credit to the fucking doctors that actually did save her life.
How much of this is histrionic bullshit that one bottle of Pedialyte can't cure?
Oh my
come on,
God.
you don't eat strawberries to fix your
I
knees
don't
now?
relate
Come
to
on.
anything she's just said, and I'm not trying to people don't have problems. Have you ever seen one person with more fucked up things in one fell swoop? It's such
You know what she
histrionic
should do?
bullshit.
She should buy a horse.
Yeah.
Well,
And a bottle of Pedialyte.
Because that's
you
what
think
people with
eating half
fucking bodies
gallons,
do. Let
eating
me
half gallons of friendly,
run around.
eating half gallons of friendly ice cream probably didn't help.
Doesn't help. All right.
No,
So
does not help.
I'm just going to really
Trainers
quickly.
Ben and Jerry.
I'm going to really quickly get into Robin's narcissism and the classic story of the $800 bottle of wine. I mean, I couldn't even imagine how upset I would be if somebody did this to me. And she completely, blames it on it's Howard's
But
fault.
she's a victim. I mean, she's painting herself as a victim. We don't know what she does. She's telling you that she's this healthy. You don't know what the fuck she does when she goes home.
But also,
and when she eats and
let's put this a little bit in perspective, though. $800 to Howard is
Nothing.
like $1 for us. I mean, honestly, it's not even a minute of time on the air.
It's 10 seconds. Anna.
Order the fucking wine. I mean, this is what we're talking
But
about here. So let's just review just a little bit, okay?
All right, we'll review. I understand the balls of it.
Wine expert.
Right.
And I said to her, listen, Robin, I'm going to give you the wine menu. Pick out a wine for us to drink. And Robin picked out a beautiful wine. They served it. It was delicious. And the waiter comes over to me, would you like to continue with this wine? I said, sure. Robin picked it. That's what she wants. That's what we'll have.
Well, that's why I sent him over to you. I said, you ask Mr. Stern if he wants to continue.
Yeah, sure. I mean, absolutely. It was delicious. So we're getting toward the end of the meal. The waiter comes over and he hands everybody at the table an envelope. I open up the envelope and it's the actual label to the bottle of wine to show you what you have. And I've been to Danielle a couple of times. They never do that. I said,
And Danielle is extremely expensive.
What the fuck is going on?
Where is that, Monique?
Maybe
West
because
Side?
they know
Balut,
it's
it's right. It's like 2 blocks from his house. 3 blocks.
69th Street in Columbia.
Gary was looking over my shoulder. Now, he just told me this. He didn't say anything to me that night. Robin ordered a wine. Now, Robin, let me explain something to you. Because sometimes, I don't know where you grew up, but actually I did.
Here we go. You know where I grew up.
When someone says to you, order a bottle of wine, listen to me. So you know this for the future. I'm all right with it. I'm fine with
I know
it.
what you're going to say.
You say to yourself, okay, what am I going to order here? I have never ordered.
Let me tell you about the wine list. Now, he didn't look at the wine list.
I've been there a million times. I know the wine list. Wine.
$1,200.
All right. Were there bottles that are $100 or $200?
I was looking in the French section, so I don't know.
Okay. So listen to this. Listen to this.
Wow.
I get the bill.
Yeah.
It took my breath away.
I was ordering one bottle of wine. He kept them coming.
Listen. So what?
3 bottles of wine, $800 each.
Let me finish. Let me finish because I'm going to teach you something. I know you know everything, but let me teach you one thing if I can, and this will stick with you, even if you fight me on the air about it. So I get the bill, and now I went like this, like my breath.
No, you did.
That's how they went out.
Let me tell you so. So I had to add it up. Each bottle of wine was $800.
7.
No, I guess tax.
Chaka Khan, you are absolutely right. I have extremely wealthy friends who can afford $800 wines. I would never order that. Nobody would. Nobody in their right fucking mind on somebody else's bill. I mean, as it is, complain about who ordered the martini and who
invite people to a restaurant that has $800. And then not only that, because they're talking about it now it's a business dinner. All that got written off.
We found out he is eating for free at these places. Plugs on the air. He had some shit going on with a lot of those
Plus, he's paying himself back.
Yeah,
you're right. It's a business expense. You motherfucker. You're so
that's
right.
Exactly right.
Yep.
112 Productions.
Bro, I have friends who that were CFOs, and it's amazing how quick you can make something like that disappear.
You're talking about the bill itself.
The bill itself.
Yeah,
yes.
but they're talking about it on air, like you said, so it's already out
over.
there. I mean, the
Yeah,
cat's out of the bag. So,
Danielle alone, the plug for that.
Balut. But I just don't think that it's right that anybody order a $800 bottle of wine. Like, you just don't do that. Like,
Well,
Well,
Monique, didn't you say there's
you know
all
what?
these
That
taste tests
person
where
would.
you
Yes and
$2
no.
Chuck, they replaced an $800 bottle of wine with $2 Chuck, and you couldn't tell the difference. There's all sorts of weird contests like this where people prove it's just horseshit. The refined taste buds and your palate.
I don't
This,
know. I mean, I can
no,
definitely
no,
tell
no,
the
listen,
difference
this is
between a
rich people problem.
$4.99 bottle
This
and a
is the
$24.99.
equivalent. This is the
Even I
equivalent
can.
of
Yeah.
when
I
someone
can.
gives you a ride, and then you get to your house and you go, "Here's $10 for gas," not expecting them to take it, and then they take it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
don't offer it if you don't not willing to fucking deal with it.
No human being goes to a restaurant and orders
You know
$800
what?
wine.
You know
They
what?
just don't.
They love to live that lifestyle.
Well,
100%. This was written off if they didn't get it for free. It's not.
No, I don't think you get. I don't think you get $2,400.
Don't offer it. Don't offer it.
I don't want to sound like some on the fence Fanuc here, but I honestly, I don't know whose side to take in this. I hate them both equally here. I swear I don't know where to go with this.
Listen,
I
they
hate
went
them
to
both.
this extremely pretentious restaurant. When
Extreme.
you're there, people get caught
Yeah.
up in the moment.
Yes.
I mean, I told you guys about the time that we got comped in Vegas. We were ordering $400 bottles, no problem, because we knew the bill was going to be taken care of. So
Yeah.
it's like, if Howard's so hoity-toity, the king of chess, king of media, don't invite people to a restaurant where you're not willing to fucking pay for the shit they're going to order.
You're right, Chaka Khan. It's tacky, even if you can afford it. I know when Lorne
It's
Michaels did
tacky,
that.
but you know what?
Was
No.
for you.
Then don't go
You know
there.
what?
Right.
Go
Put
to
it in
Olive Garden.
perspective with the bottles in Vegas. But at least that you're sipping, you're mixing it with some other stuff. You're at least having
Diet
a bottle
Mountain
that,
Dew.
you can
Diet
share
Mountain
amongst
Dew.
a bunch of
My
people.
camera assistant looked at the fucking prices and fucking almost fainted. I go, dude, just order whatever the fuck you want. and we had a $4,000 bill at the end of the night. Big fucking deal. We weren't
How
paying
much?
for it.
$4,000.
For just
How many
drinks.
of you were there?
There was, let's see, me,
Tony
5 of us.
Gwynn.
How many?
Five. And we
That's
were
not bad.
no.
A
There's 4
schnurr. Good one,
What
Chaka.
world do
You
I
know what?
live in?
You
That
gotta
people
know.
say
You gotta
that's not
know.
bad.
You gotta know your crowd. You gotta know.
I
So
get it.
for
I get it.
Howard
If
to
it's
be-
It's like
OPM,
$800 a person.
if it's OPM,
Whatever.
I get it.
I didn't pay
Okay,
a
I get
dime.
it. But it's just a
You know
lot.
what? Just to get into that place was fucking a couple fucking $100. We didn't pay that.
I just
went
put it
around
on the
back.
Underhills.
I
Thank
get
you too, Master. Arm Gris. My goal as the Arm Gris would be to use that $800 bottle of wine with Diet Mountain Dew and make a Arm Gris with it. I agree.
Yeah.
You're right,
know what?
Chaka. Robin is fucking rude.
1,000,000% she didn't know what the fuck she was ordering.
Yeah.
For her,
knows.
"Oh,
No,
what's
she
this
really
gas
didn't.
section?" Yeah, okay.
I was
Robin doesn't know wine.
She doesn't know dick.
She does. She went to Napa once. And
No,
So what?
This is what it is.
She went to wait. She went to driving. She went to a race car driving school and crashed the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's
Exactly.
listen to
You know
the.
what? When you go to those places and you tell the guy to kind of suggest, they always go because they know they're getting that 15% tip. They're
Oh,
gonna
Exactly.
no.
Their index finger's gonna go right to that
The
fucking-
sommelier came over and talked about there's no way you order an $800 bottle of wine
Do you
without
guys
the
remember,
sommelier coming over and saying, and this bottle, is from 1927 and it's
100%. Do you
Yeah.
guys remember Chevy Chase's European Vacation when they go to a restaurant and the guy's like in French, but you see the little captions. It says, "I will give you dishwater. You will not know the difference."
I thought you were going to say the Underhills. And,
No. Yeah, 'cause
Fletch.
he says it in
Okay.
French, and you see the
Yeah.
thing. And they're like, "Oh, that's Robin. She's a mark."
Okay,
Yes.
so let's swing around. What if it was Scott the engineer who ordered it?
That's
Oh
a
my
great,
God.
That's a
He would
great.
have to pay
Same
it back
thing,
out of
same
fucking
thing.
pocket.
Don't take someone to that restaurant if you're not willing to fucking.
I am
Steve
1,000%
Brandano.
going to agree with you about him putting that tab in. Absolutely.
Oh,
I didn't think it
No doubt about
through, but I will tell you
Dude,
whatever
I won't
it
name
was.
names. I won't name names, but one of the last times I was in New York, we went to a dinner. It was like a couple $1,000s. I remember my buddy, the CFO, grabs the thing and throws it to the assistant accountant. He goes, "Make this disappear."
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Just
sure
like that. And that happens every night.
I get it.
David Blaine.
I get it. I just think it's fucking rude, just like Chaka Khan said, for somebody to even deign to think $800 is the proper amount for a bottle of wine.
Ooh,
It's just wrong.
You
It's
know
just
what?
wrong on her part.
Go to Olive Garden then.
Aaron Taylor, good comment.
Simple
Yeah,
solution.
here, Chaka Khan says, Xavier, but you guys were all on the same financial level and agreed to the bill. That's called splurging.
No, we knew it was going to be free. I wasn't going to.
Blobbin did too.
And then it is splurging.
Exactly.
Yeah, Blobbin did too.
Blobbin knew it was free.
I don't know. You know,
I love that. I love that scenario Chaka Khan posed about Scott the engineer ordering how that
Oh
goes
God,
down. I love that. I
Don't
love
invite
that.
someone there.
Yep.
That's
Aaron
yeah,
Taylor, good
you're
comment.
right.
Over there.
So let's go into the narcissism thing, where this is quite a while later, and he still goes back to the $800 bottle of wine. Still goes back. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Robin and I went to dinner. And I said to Robin, would you order the wine?
And I said, why are you putting me in this position?
No. And she said, okay. And she
I didn't say okay.
And she ordered an $800 bottle of wine.
That'll show you, and you'll never ask me again.
Dr. Young, you're laughing. Drew fell on the couch.
And then watch, there's 3 more bottles are open,
paid, right? You paid.
I paid for 3 bottles.
Well, I didn't order all 3.
Okay.
I told him to go to him after the first one.
Is this a sign of her own narcissism that she couldn't relate or have empathy for others?
I think there's some anger there.
Anger.
Oh, stop it with your anger.
I thought so too.
He put me on the spot. That was the feeling.
I put her on the spot. I did something nice, and I put her on the
I
spot.
didn't want to do that. He no.
So she
Here's
let you
what
know.
happens.
She let you Why know. Didn't she say
Here's
no?
what
Because she had
happens.
to-
I tried to
she
say
had to-
no.
Shiv.
No. You weren't there. You don't know how it went down.
Drew says that you've got to give me the shiv.
No, here's the deal.
I want you to know Robin loves that she's called a narcissist. She,
absolutely.
Narcissist to her is like anorexia to Beth and Howard.
Yes.
They
Yes.
just, this is what they hang themselves on. This is what they adore. It's like, you know, she couldn't wear that hat more proudly of being a narcissist. And that's who she is. That's who she is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move on a little bit to robiniswrong.com. And while we're doing that, we're going to look at another Robin website that
you know,
Dennis went into the Wayback
we
Machine
leave
and found.
this is, I mean, we've talked about this in the past. This is how Robin Howard makes it. He does that every man.
Yeah, fake everyman persona.
Yeah,
Yes.
fake everyman, yeah.
Yep. Look at me how I
John's
relate
right.
to the.
This is like even a fraction of 1% what he makes in one fucking day.
$4,000 a minute.
He's like, oh, why is this? You know, why am I have to pay $2,400 for wine? It's like, dude, you know what? If he was honest about his abode in Miami, his
All that
fucking
stuff.
his chalet in the Hamptons,
Private
and his
jets.
if he was honest about that shit, then this shit would resonate. But the fact that he's such a weasel about, you know, his shekels, it loses to me. It loses its fight.
You realize that Beefus has purses that are less than 20, that are more than $2,400.
That's exactly right. That's her shoe
Bunches
closet.
of purses.
100%, Dennis. If you go on her Instagram and just start scrolling down, anytime you see a purse, like, oh, yep, that's $1,000, that's $5,000, that's $600,
$5,000, $6,000
yeah,
purse.
exactly.
Well,
So,
I'm
where's the
I'm only changing my mind about this because as I'm thinking it through and I'm thinking about an $800 bottle of wine at any restaurant, the guy would come over, he would give you the provenance of the wine. He would tell you everything about the, no, that's the way it would
Look at
work.
here.
He would tell you everything about the wine, and you know, then you would take the cork and you would do the whole ritual that comes with an $800 bottle of wine.
Would you,
So for-
Madame, would you
for
like to
George to be that
unscrew the
naive-
cap?
Yeah. For Howard to be that naive about it actually says something about him being a little bit of an idiot. I don't know.
The fact that he hides his finances makes this seem kind of like, so what?
My favorite provenance, Monique, is Saskatchewan.
You know what I mean.
I love how you phonetically hit that. No, provenance.
Madame, would you like a
That
paper
was so
bag to
good.
take the rest home?
I know. Can you take it home?
No, usually,
100% no.
usually they store it for you, especially something that
Traveler?
expensive.
Yeah,
They-
they'll
No,
store
no,
it.
no, no. No, I've been with fools who try to take the bottle home and they're like, no.
Yeah,
No.
you drink it or you lose it, especially in those kind of
Exactly.
places. No, in a place like Balud, they would absolutely take it and store it for you for the next time that you're in there, so that you can finish the bottle.
Yeah, and they'll
So-
charge you rent for it.
Yeah, so Dennis
I put
happened
timeshare in
to
the
find
refrigerator.
robinquivers.com. This is
Mm.
the homepage of robinquivers.com.
Look at those graphics.
Choose to win.
Okay.
Is
So
that
these
Freddy Krueger?
graphics. Wait. So this graphic. This is from 2017. I mean, this isn't like 2004.
This
This
is
is
like 1996
2017.
graphics.
No, meaning that in 2017 it was still open. I don't think that it's from 2017.
No, this
Xavier
is
best
the updated
comparison.
version in
This is the
2017. This is what it looked like.
This
What did
is,
you call it, X, before the show?
iPhone 14 version.
GeoCities.
mean,
Who's this?
100%
GeoCities over here?
Fucking
I wish
GeoCities
my
quality.
GeoCities still up. It had Bruce Lee GIF in there, everything.
I'm the
Please
mayor
keep
of
liking our
GeoCities.
Facebook page. A
Please
click
keep
on the
liking.
button will allow you our updates and offerings.
Offerings.
You can choose.
We'll send you an ICQ message.
Look at this. You can choose to win. This is an actual
CompuServe.
photo showing
CompuServe.
beta amyloid plaque in the brain.
Will send me an AOL instant message.
This is what Jeff Schick's so busy with.
Wait, look up top though. Our team provides you with information so that you can live more healthfully and therefore more powerfully.
the USSR
That's not English.
teams in this.
This is horrible. Look at the spacing, the font. I mean,
I
this
didn't
is
even know
just
that.
really
You know what? The structure's all wrong.
Structure is all wrong on this. Let me see if there's anything else. Let me see if we can go back.
Keep going down. Just scroll down because it gets worse.
Is it?
Yeah, it gets worse.
Drowning
Welcome to Robin Quivers. Dear readers, we are still blogging. we've great. Who make this site? Dear reader, we are blogging.
Okay, I'll confess it's me.
Information for you. There's no
Please, me.
library.
You know library?
Knowledge
Look
about
at the colors.
color.
Look at that color. I
We
mean,
will include some interactive venues for you as well.
That
Please like
aqua
our
is not
Facebook
go-
page.
not blending with that
Color, you
background.
square. Click on this button. We'll get you in with our
You
updates
donate, we
and
use fuchsia.
offerings. Remember, we can choose to win.
choose to win.
Yeah, Dennis,
This
this
is
makes King
amazing.
Norris's MySpace page look like Amazon.
I am glad you're here at my website, robinquivers.com. By sharing what we learn, we want everybody to be empowered and inspired to take action in their own lives and choose to win. Almost daily, my team and I will be sharing.
Isn't that from
very
Sally
useful
Jessy
and relevant
Raphael?
information with you.
It's that one black girl that was running this shit.
As I can, I will be posting my own blogs too. There is also facebook.com/Robin Quivers, where
No
there
MySpace
will be
reference?
regular posting based on what is trending in the world that we can share in case you missed it. Please interact with the post on Facebook. In as much as you are already here,
Inasmuch.
I know you have made choices consistent with winning. I
Bad
have shared
choices.
these stories with you as listeners, viewers, and readers. You have understanding of my personal journey and my choices. I have listened to my voice, what I want in my life, regardless of the oh, what fucking cult was she in at this point? Regardless of my circumstances, I have become clear in my journey that my voice is
Clear?
power,
Ooh.
just as yours is. My team and I are committed to sharing the latest research, and that does not make us medical professionals. Please confirm how this information can apply to you or not. Oh, or not. Always seek medical
doctor?
attention if you're ill. You
Why you
pay
no doctor?
color.
Talk to
And
me, you
always
doctor.
confirm you file square. Okay.
You know what the worst part about this is? Either her nephew or an intern wrote this for her.
You think?
About
Yeah.
Robin, health information, well-being.
You know this
what
shit-
matters to you?
This shit was written like on Claris Works.
This is something else, you guys. This is just
This is before you could right click and spell check.
okay.
This-
You pick. Okay.
This is a shame that this did not stay on the internet.
Who
You know,
I
to be
am
archived.
by Robin
Who I
Quivers.
am.
Oh wow, let's dig into this shit.
Who
I'm
I
so
am.
glad you're visiting
This is like-
robinquivers.com. As many
is
of you
amazing.
know, we've been through many a transformative experience. My personal journey has been one of many irregular dynamics of twists and turns and things that basically were not supposed to happen. As a young person, a preteen, I had been a victim of sexual abuse by my father. I have experienced racial inequality and I have become
Yeah, okay.
sexually liberated. What?
What?
Where and when has Robin ever experienced racial inequality? If anything, the Uncle Tomness, she has benefited from the Uncle Tomness as anybody in the history of the Black community. When has she ever experienced it? Ever?
Yes. In high school, when I was working at a hospital with a group of girls my same age, we got into trouble for being on break at the wrong time. The director there, Miss Booth, took me aside and spoke to me about choosing. I recall this like it was yesterday. I was pretty scared, a knot in my stomach, all of that. She sat me down and said, I don't care what you do, but if you want to succeed, you need to honor your word here. You need to do what is expected. I love the exclamation points.
And then
out of nowhere came these 4 words, and I know you can. The effort you made to speak to me, to invite,
Stop, for the love of God, stop.
This website for me is about sharing with you what choices do exist for you, regardless of if you think they exist for you or not. I have suffered from various mental challenges, including deep depression and food addictions, and simply put, inappropriate coping mechanisms. I have had self-help seminars and been in therapy. I have toyed with all aspects of life I was not proud of.
Exactly. Was not proud of.
Toyed with aspects of life was not proud of. Regardless, I went on my life to become a nurse in the Air Force and then later write books about health. What books about health? Sharing what I know as my way of expressing gratitude for my choices and the people who supported me in the life and made the right ones. I went to broadcasting Maryland. My assistant nervous giggle would hold me back. It was just the right compliment to Howard Stern, who I met in 1981. The past decade for me has been about making healthy choices for my body. And it's a daily choice we have sometimes. Not such as a vegan way of life helped me become the survivor I did of cancer that I had a few years ago. You're so right. This is not that early.
No.
Hold on. When did she have cancer?
Landmark.
2012, 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Landmark. This is Landmark Forum stuff.
She came back right after the Pelican brief in 13.
You're right. This is
into the
Landmark
studio.
Forum. Yeah, not to a vegan way of life helped me become a survivor I did of cancer that I had a few years ago. That and the support of Howard Stern and others close to me. More recently, I have done the work of the Landmark Forum. I have become not only more clear. Of choices, clear.
Scientology work.
Yeah, but the voice in our heads telling us we cannot. Or is it for other folk, or is it not the right time? The courses through Landmark have shifted my life profoundly in ways of being who I want to be more fully and of loving who I want to love, and that includes my family. Please enjoy this site. It is filled with most current information we can find. Oh, so it is really all about fucking Landmark. You're right.
Yep.
I have this as my dream to share with you all. Thanks for being who you are. Wow.
Dude, this is so bad that even our porn spam decided to tap out on this fucking.
You know what? The only thing I want to throw out to you guys whilst we're looking at Robin's website is the fact that at the same time that this came about, we were starting RadioGunk.com. And look at our site compared to this. Like,
Jesus.
with no money whatsoever.
Such a shithole compared to this.
Jesus Christ.
The colors of this, the greatest.
Brutal. It's brutal.
Random colors.
This is brutal.
Random.
Christ. I don't even want to go into robiniswrong.com now because this is just so perfect.
This is like
everything wrong with Robin.
Everything
How the fuck do you top this?
You can't.
The Howard Stern bulletin boards.
You can't top this.
The fucking standard for fucking shit.
Should we watch her wrestle JD?
Yeah, you gotta show.
Yeah, sure. Let's end on a high note.
Why not?
End the podcast with.
And the high note. This is a high note.
That's a great. No Dominic basketball now.
All right. So what was behind this?
I don't. JD had wrestled Tracy Millman. I guess the staff had gone out, and actually JD used to be Tracy's sidekick during her. Not that this is it. This predates that. And I guess they got out. They went out. That might have been the Grillo thing, Monique. Mr. Biggs on in Hell's Kitchen. And I think they hung out there, and JD got beat by Tracy Millman in an arm wrestling contest. And so they wanted to see how he would stack up against Robin.
Robin, come on, arm wrestle JD.
I don't know if I can beat JD.
You can take
I
him
don't
down.
have that much arm
Yeah,
strength.
but so that you're at the advantage here. If you
Take him down.
He's a young guy,
Dude, is it embarrassing like when you're at a bar and a chick beats you?
Everything, yes,
God.
everything is embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what did you do with Tracy? You arm wrestled her with your right arm or your left arm?
Yeah, I'm left-handed. I beat her with the left arm, but not.
Should be able to beat a chick with any arm.
I'll do you with your right arm.
Whatever.
All right, go. Robin's gonna take you down.
She'll break his wrist.
Wait, all right, hold it. I'll do the announcement.
There's no leverage here.
Hold up, wait, Robin, wait till you're comfortable. Don't do it yet.
All right.
I got. Robin's got to win this one.
Robin,
Robin.
gonna lose it. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Let me see if I can refresh it. Sorry, guys.
I love the Sebastian Wet look in Howard's hair.
Oh yeah.
See that?
What year is
that?
This is 2007. Yeah, June.
That's when he had the
just before the
Easy
vacation.
haircut.
And it's that Eugene look. the whole
the plunging
shirts.
neckline too, Dennis. Right?
Yeah, the whole Eugene.
I'm just gonna wait for it to.
The Jason Bin neckline at the.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh, guys, just bear with me one
We're
quick.
bearing.
I know it's a Monday, and everybody
Yeah.
everybody's gonna get up tomorrow and do shit, whatever you guys do.
What are you?
All right, here we go.
Robin, wait till you're comfortable. Don't do it yet.
All right.
Robin's got to win this one.
Come on, Robin.
Robin, tell me when you're comfortable.
Okay.
Wait, don't say ready yet. I want to talk to Robin first. Are you heels off? That throws off your balance. We'll count it off.
3, go.
Look at this. Robin's going to take his ass down. Right now it's even. Put your weight into it, Robin. Right? Wait. Robin's going to take. Wait. JD's slipping. JD's slipping. He's using his body. Use your body, Robin. Take his ass down.
Oh my God.
Robin win. Robin took him down.
He let her win.
You think?
Yeah.
You think he threw it?
Yeah, I think.
Probably.
I don't know.
No, that's pathetic.
That was really awful.
You think that was the last time a dude went down on Robin?
On a night of carnal pleasure with JD. That fucking you know what? He was so Asperger's. He's like, "Do you want to go out?" I'm like, not really, but if you want to go hang out with my friends and me, we could do that. He's like, no, I just want to fuck. That's exactly what he said to me. No.
It's so slick.
I'm like,
That's slick.
wow, look at you. You weirdo. Like they were really trying to think that because I was a Howard Stern fan, that I, for some bizarre reason, would want to fuck you.
Yeah.
JD? Seriously?
He's a little gummy.
Oh, he's a little fleshy.
A little
He has,
fleshy too.
no
Gummy and
body tone. He has nothing that would constitute a muscle. He's just like a piece of mozzarella cheese with glasses. Just
The worst part about it is that job should have went to Big Black. That was Big Black's job. He created it. He was taping stuff at home. He's way better on the air. There's no way the show would hire a black male on a regular basis.
Nope.
Oh no.
In the actual studio.
JD looks like if a bowling pin had a wish to become a human.
Yes, he really does.
He's the skinny fat, which is a hard thing to pull off.
He is skinny fat. I just want to end the show. I'm not going to play the clip of it, but as Xavier had posted just the other day, Artie is back, and he is
back again.
And he
Artie's
is on
back.
Cameo and looking a little bit weird to me. I mean, okay, above the completely obvious.
Corn pipe and a button nose. Life made out of coal.
Yeah. He looks like Jack Black and Bobby Moynihan.
Artie the snowman.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I was just kind of curious. I just wanted you guys to see this. And see what was going on with Artie.
You know that painting in the Sistine Chapel with God and Adam?
His
nose looks like Adam's dick.
He will be
Look it up.
He will be 55 in October. Monique.
What?
He will be 55.
55.
October.
Here, I just want to
Yeah.
show you guys something. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit more. Am I crazy? Do you see veins? Is
Those
this
are veins. Those are veins.
what's going on here? Protruding veins?
Heroin veins, yeah.
Is that what that is?
That's exactly. It gotta be. It's gotta be.
It was just very curious to me that that's what he looked like.
Three River
What do you
Stadium
do
on his
zooming in
forehead.
that close anyway?
Bobina says I can fix that with a glue gun.
Classic Bobina.
Well, yeah. So anyway, so for corporate gigs, he's charging $1,500 per, and for regular
We are
one,
so-
$150.
Is he parking the cars too? I mean,
Say those figures again, Monique. I didn't catch that.
$1,500 for a corporate sponsorship. Meaning,
Okay.
hey, if you guys listen to Radio Gunk, this is Artie Lang and blah 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 blah. You know,
guys.
if you were going to do something like that, and then what is it, Xavier? 150.
150 for a regular.
And then when you
Can
look
go to
at
his
it on
site?
Cameo, it seems to be that he did all of them like the same
at
day,
once.
the same time.
On the
Like
same chair.
it's
same
the
background.
same thing, and you know, with the same shirt and the same chair and the same hat.
If you're gonna give money to High Pitch Eric, give it to Artie.
Yeah, exactly. Give it to Artie instead.
Hey, just so you guys know, if you use them, use the code word whiskers, and he'll give you a discount. Just tell him we sent you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, use the code word provenance.
Provenance.
What? All right, you guys.
I
So
love that you use it. I'm not
Promo code Shuli when ordering a Artie cameo.
and a nice mezuzah with that. All right, so we are going to end tonight's show. It is 11:15. Thank you so
my
much, all
God.
of you who stuck with us tonight. This is awesome. I mean, I do have to go walk my
What's wrong with you?
Oh, mommy. So we got a new outro because I slowed down my voice in it a little bit, so it's a little bit better sounding than it used to be. Okay, love you guys all, and we will do a wrap up of the summer shows at some point in the near future. We just have to listen to them first. That would help actually. So have a great night. We love you all, and we will talk to you later. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.